Okay, again. Okay. Hi TK, I'm really confused on setting this up. Good evening from the Philippines, I guess. Good evening from the Philippines, I guess. Good. Okay. Uh, thank you for the lurk, TK. I appreciate it, and I'm setting up. I hope you can hear me. Okay. Oh, there you go. I set up the chat. Where do I? Okay. Where do I put it? I don't want that. Okay. Let me remove that. How do I add a widget? Where's the chat? Okay, settings. Okay. Hide commands. Twitch. Message animations. Show viewers. 6 settings. Launch. Oh my god. there, there was a message notification and I got scared. So wait. I'm so confused setups with this. I don't know, Streamlabs. I don't know what the hell is happening. Okay, how do I copy? Okay, so if I copy this, add the chat box or the Streamlabs plugin for OBS, or add the URL above as a browser source in another software. What? Oh, okay. Thank you, setups. We can go to um let's just go to a channel. Game widget. How do I even add this? Oh my god. Uh, hello, hello. Wait, I can't hear you. Just a sec. Voice and video. Hello, hello. Wait. What's happening? Huh? Hello. Input, output. Hello. Why can't I hear you? Hear anything? Server. To server. Server. Hello? Is it because of the streamer mode? I don't know. Hello? Why can't I hear you for some reason? I'll restart Discord. I don't know if you can hear me, but Discord. No, no, no. I restarted Discord. I'll share my screen. Just a sec. Um, I really can't hear you. I don't know why. Um, video, voice. I really can't hear you. Setups. Sorry. Like, I don't know what is happening. Can I play a video?
So click on this.
Thing is, try joining back and showing me your settings. Okay, so settings of OBS? Settings of OBS? Discord video and voice. Applications. I'm fine. Like, if I go here, my voice and video are fine. Like, these are my stuff. Like, I can hear desktop stuff, like the Chrome browser. Go to the VC. What do you mean go to the VC? I'm at VC. I can't hear you. Voice chat? Maybe. To be honest, when I tested my mic earlier, I can't. It's Rain. Thank you for the following or the follow. I'm new to this. Sorry, so I don't know. Like, yeah, the thing is, when I test my mic on Discord, I can't hear myself. Is it because I'm streaming? Properties, microphone. Um, it shouldn't be that. Yeah, it's really weird. Whew. Okay, so guess I'll stop streaming. I just, I really just want the chat to like go in this screen, this side of the screen. I don't know. I know it's a widget. I have Streamlabs chat box. Um, with OBS, Streamlabs is weird. Yeah. Well, I just downloaded Streamlabs, and I don't know if I can, how I can remove it. Test events. Should I just? Hold up. Okay. Who is this? What? Rejoin. Okay. Hello? Oh my god, this is annoying. Just a sec. Okay. How about if I just want to test if the sound will input output device? Is it a me issue? Like, hello? No. Certified. Oh, wait. I can hear you, but not with my. Can you speak again? Setups.
Hi.
There you go. Wait, let me lower
Yay.
because I
Finally.
okay. I'll share my entire screen. I guess I don't know.
Yes. Show me your like Streamlabs so I could see what's going on there.
Entire screen. Okay, there you go. Wait, someone should.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Uh,
what exactly are we trying to set up here? I'm more used to OBS, but like I could think I can mess with Streamlabs.
I really just want the chat. I really just want the chat. Wait.
The chat. Okay.
Wait.
The
Wait.
weird thing about chat, I got it. I personally got it. Okay, so let me actually look at mine.
Wait. Let me entire screen.
So
Okay, stream. I hope it's
okay,
fine.
let me look at my OBS. I can look at this.
Let's preview the
Because I
response.
got it. I definitely got it through browser.
Is it like a widget, a
Or
file, or whatever?
kind of like it. I don't know how to explain. Okay, go to eight. Go to Stream Elements. Do you have Stream Elements set up? Oh my god, how many? Why do you have so many tabs?
I don't know.
You,
Wait.
you just assaulted me.
Like, okay, this is my OBS. Can you see my OBS? No.
Yes, I can see it. I can see it.
So,
That's so you do use just OBS.
okay, I'm
Do
here.
you have Streamlab? Wait. Do you have? Okay, Chatbox. Chatbox. Go to Chatbox.
Okay, settings or add.
Uh, um, Wait, let's see the settings first.
Settings. Okay.
I just want to see what it looks like exactly so I can figure this out because I'm not used to Streamlabs still.
Okay, so
Um,
I went here earlier and
mhm.
okay, so I mean I don't know. Yeah, this is I set this up earlier. I'm fine with this. So should I just
Okay,
copy?
so yeah, click copy.
Okay, and then where do we
Go
go?
to OBS.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now add a new source.
Oh, okay.
Go to browser.
That's a weird. Okay,
All
I'll
right, now
change this.
yes. Now
The,
copy it in right there.
okay, and
This is at least how I did it for me.
so it's just okay, right?
Yes, I think so, but you'll have to adjust it to be like the size you want for your stream.
Test. Oh my god, that notification bothers me. Wait. Oh,
Um,
there you go. I'm there.
yeah, it's up there.
It's
I
too
see it.
small. There you go.
There we go. That's cute.
I don't even know. I think this here is fine.
I mean, that's where I have it on my stream on the other side where you had it just a moment ago.
Maybe like this
Um,
because some of them have.
that's fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. It may look bad here, but that's like I think it's just like
Yeah,
the background.
let me type a longer sentence. Quick brown fox jumps over the
Hold
fence.
up. I did.
Oh, there you go. That's my. So it should be somewhere correct today. Okay, so now I. This is recorded by the way.
Well, yeah,
Wait,
I know. I'm
I
being
need.
silly.
Now I need
I attended
wrapping.
church like that.
So if I go to here, I want it wrapped.
You want it wrapped?
Yeah, their
I
alignment.
I don't even know what that means. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, okay. Well, I think this is fine. I'll just go with the CSS. So I guess I can just
Yeah,
add stuff while
yeah.
I'm setting up.
I think like asking someone like Mr. Croft or something like that would be a little bit better. But where this is kind of like how I did it though.
Uh, thank,
Um,
thank you, setups. I will DM
of
you
course, of
about
course.
something. Okay, about something,
Yeah,
but not on stream.
mhm. Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
If it's about the crack thing, I'm sorry.
No, no,
I
no.
was
It's
just
not
being
that.
silly.
It's not that. It's not that. Okay, so I think this is okay. I'll set this up. Setups. Thank you very much for the help.
Yeah,
Really appreciate
of
it.
course, of course.
Okay, I'll leave Discord now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bye bye.
Okay,
Thank
bye.
you. Okay. Okay. That was a lot. Whew. Chat box, third box. Poll, game widget, follower goal. Oh, okay. Settings for follower goal. Oh my god. Thank you again, setups, for that. I really appreciate the help. Am I still? I'm not streaming my screen, right? Yeah, okay. The ping is annoying, I understand your pain. Yeah, yeah, I am trying to find where that is. Is it how to stop Streamlabs message notification? Streamlabs alert box alert type. Okay, Streamlabs. It has a automatic thing. Maybe you could tell. I think it's fine. I mean, I'm not monetized or anything, so I think it's fine. Widgets, stream labels, CloudBot, overlays, multi-stream? No, no, no. How to stop Okay, this is what I meant about rapping, and I hate it. Wait, let me put you somewhere else. I want my socials to be here. I want my face bigger in some way. Ah, no, 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 not that. Okay, and we do this. Okay. The G-Lock was invented. Oh, the gun. I miss playing Apex. Okay. Like, well, you're using someone who has a gun, a big gun. I prefer Anna than Nina ever since Second 5. Alert box. There we go. Is it that location? Skip. Start from scratch. There you go. Oh, wait. Oh, Kevin is now following. I don't even know what it is. Skip, save, save, done. As a browser source. Okay, copy, and then I have a browser. Anna is better gameplay wise. Nina is better personality wise. I prefer Nina's lore, but not her personality. In T8. Mm. Yeah, I think Nina is more focused, I guess. Anna is more revengey. How do I turn off that freaking turn off Streamlabs vacation message? Manage variations, disable alert box, disable. Takane Nina is so sassy as fuck. I love her. Well, yeah, they in C7 she was kind of, you know, cold, but yeah, she smiles now and has more personality with the voice. Oh my god. Tips. General settings. I'm like a lost boy. Maybe mute Streamlabs. Yeah, the thing is I don't know where to mute it. That's the thing. Okay, I'll go to YouTube. Mute Streamlabs notification. Why? Okay, there you go. I found the sound. Okay, bye bye sound. Play. Okay, it's fine now. Okay. It. Oh my. Is it because of the website? I just applied volume 0 and I removed the sound. No, I won't be learning Anna. I. To be honest, I don't even play Lily, but I do agree to buff Lily. Like, I'm very serious. It's not that she is weak. Lily is too balanced for my taste. Oh, but I do. But in S1, I had a hard time with her. But with S2, I don't know what they did with her. It's like, what? It's like she doesn't even exist in some way. I mean, I still do lose to some lilies, but yeah, there's nothing. She has no impact. I don't know if I need a broken QCF3 loop. Is that voila? Is that voila? Well, with QCF3, I hope it's the same thing. It has the same I don't know, hit animation with shall use UB4. Damage wise and I mean it's still a tornado as well. I don't know if early S1 was like that. Login Streamlabs. Okay, I don't have any Streamlabs open. Maybe that's why it was. Yeah, like one Evo because he got a hop kick into mix-up loops. Maybe. I mean, they reverted Xiaoyu's homing RDS throw, so one can dream, but I doubt that they will. One Evo Japan mix. Mm. It was launch pop heat drop combo for Vice Rabbit. Why? Can you hear the notification by the way? Wait, it was launch pop heat drop combo for Feisty Rabbit, Rab 3. Oh, okay, you can hear it. Okay, I need to remove that. Okay, wait, just a sec. I need to go somewhere. I need a text source. Text. Just a sec. We'll be right back. Okay, just a sec. That was too big. I will be right back. Okay. Then just a sec, be right back, and then remove my not that, this one. Okay. Just a sec. I am back. Okay. I hit my elbow. Well, enjoy the pain. Okay, there you go. Just a sec. It hurty. Hurty. Okay, if I go to alerts, okay, streamlabs.com alert box. Yeah, I'm a sadist. I'm a sadist. Huh? How how is that sort of phobia? It's like I hate the angle of my camera. I hate it. What is that? Oh, bye bye. How do I ban you? Block. And thank you setups, but not now. It's not my priority right now. My priority is this weird alert sound. Bling. Spam security. I can't turn off the Streamlabs notification message. Alert. Reddit. Streamlabs dashboard with your Twitch account. Okay. Where's Streamlabs? Oh my god! Uh, hi Faisal or Faisal. I don't know how to pronounce that. I hope you know. Hello. I am doing great, but not doing great setting this up. So, you can ask me anything if you want. I'm just waiting for Coach Pica right now. It will be up in maybe 45 minutes. Yes. Description. Okay, apply all. Are you sure you want to apply these settings to all of your alerts? If you have custom code enabled on any alerts, these settings may not apply. Okay, I did not flinch with that. Okay, apply. So if I both are fine, very glad to see you stream. Hope it all goes well and we get to see you stream more. I hope so if I don't procrastinate stuff. Like, okay, here's the thing. I really want to stream like every day, but I have, you know, sometimes I have work and I'm too tired to actually put my stream. I want to record guides, but I am too tired from work. And also, I go to the gym and I'm too tired from the gym. So there you go. You can't even do what setups. Okay, now I need a custom code. Where's the custom code? Custom code. Okay, Streamlabs custom code. Oh, so this is from the chat box, right? So if I go to the chat box, there is a custom CSS there. Stream every day. Um. Okay. Here's the thing. When me and my friends are talking about streaming because they're like stream salon. My name is Jarek, by the way. Stream Jarek, blah blah blah, and they are telling me that every day, and I'm like, I am busy playing quick matches or something like that, and they said that just stream that, and it made sense to me, but I have a weird procrastination thing. So if I do this, if I go okay, oh my god, okay, how do you? Okay, the chat got okay. I need the widget again. Okay, it sounds like. I feel like I do have. I mean, I have undiagnosed ADHD. I guess. Like, I want to start. I have a big video that I want to do, but my body and mind tells no. Even though I really want to do it, like I know how it will play out or something like that. Let me let me bring back the widget. Where's the freaking widget? All widgets. Okay, chat box. Okay. If I okay. Okay, let's copy that as a browser plugin. Okay. Okay, there you go. It's back. But the chat box thing is still there, I guess. Global settings. Oh, wait. Maybe if I no, global editing. Okay. Where from? Where are you from, by the way? I'm from the Philippines, Faisal. Okay, is the camera too like, or am I just slouching? Yes. Okay, how about if I remove the chat box first? Remove that. Okay, we don't have custom code anymore. Okay, let's remove this as well. I almost fell asleep at work. Thanks, I am wide awake now. What's your job, Faisal? Just the nature of your work. Oh, is it? Did you become wide awake because of the notifications? I'm really sorry if that's the case. I am really sorry, okay? And my voice is this loud, so I'm really sorry. So, yeah. Okay, I removed the custom code. So, if I apply this and I refresh Steam Labs. Okay, it's still there. Like that's so stupid. Okay, I have a message from work. Okay. Software engineer. I am from Pakistan. Hello from Pakistan. So yeah, if you know how to deal with this, please let me know. I need a software engineer for this. So yeah. I can't remove sound from global Streamlabs. How do you say that? Custom code. You'll need to disable the alerts themselves. Okay. Oh. Okay. So if I go there, I would love to help. What's the problem that we're fixing? Well, this is my first time setting up Twitch, and everything is fine. But the thing is, um, it has this notification sound for new messages, which, as you can see, as you saw earlier, I was flinching a lot because of it. So I am going to Reddit, going to Google, going to YouTube for some uh what to do stuff, I guess. So it's not the alert box because the follows because in here I can see follow subscriptions, bits, raids, and charity donations, but not for chat. So if I go somewhere that is not, is it message, chat box. Okay, streaming essentials, chat box. Oh, there you go. Chat notifications. I hope this is it. I hope this is it. I hope this is it. Okay, this is it. So I can remove the sound volume, and we're good. There you go. We're good. So now I can reload the chat box. Okay, where's my chat box? Okay. Copy URL, copy, add browser, chat box. Okay. Is it good? I think it's good. I hope it's good. Is it test? Oh! Oh! I'm really sorry. I am really sorry. That's my first rage moment. Okay, I'll disable the chat notifications. Okay, let me try. Let me try again. One more. Hi, Eon, Anima. Yeah, you can clip my rage because my monitor blacked out because of that. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Uh, okay, okay, okay. Now I'll test it. Oh no, no, no. One more. Okay. I removed the alerts. So if I go to this, Jeff the Landshark Mra, I didn't play that much Rivals. So, test. Okay, there are no alerts now. We are good. Nothing is going to be deafening. It's just my rage moments, I guess. What time is it for you? My time here is 8:55 p.m. Anima. I love Luna Snow more. But I do find Jeff cute. Very cute. Very cute. Okay. Okay, so the chat box is a bit. There you go, I think. Oh, wait, I pinned. I pinned. Wait, wait, wait. How do I unpin this? Unpin this message. Okay. Eon, yeah, I had a feeling it was night. It's 8:55 a.m. here, so it's a 12-hour difference. Are you from America by any chance? Gay according to the entirety of the Marvel fans player base. Who? Just you need to know if I'm saying good morning or good evening. It's fine, Ian. You can say any reading whenever. Oh, you're from America. Okay, because I have relatives from America, and that's why I know it's a 12-hour difference. So yeah. Oh, because I like Luna Snow. Yeah, it makes sense. Uh, well, I'm bi. I'm not gay, so I don't know. Okay, I just need to drink something. Let me just go with a text source again. Text. Be right back. Okay, gradient, background color, background opacity. Oh, there you go. Alignments, outline. No, I think it's fine. Okay, be right back. There we go. What? Chat is cut off at the top. Okay, thank you. Not that. How do I? Okay, I'll try this. I guess. I think that's too small for a stream, but I think it's fine. I'll fix the chat box whenever. Or should I fix it now? Okay, so if I go here, font size, there we go. So let's go with 30. Okay, I will go for the height messages after, I guess. So maybe after 2015. Okay, save settings. I hope that's fine. Are y'all active in Discord? Because I'm bad in my Discord, not in that one. You're in my Discord. Yeah. Okay, I'll remember to be right back. Oh no, I'll just. Okay, what happened to my? Okay, that's better. Okay, setup stream. Okay, setups. Good luck with that. I hate this. I got Google. Yeah, most of them get the questions from Google. Google. I have a community that carries my legacy from my original community way back, and I'm not even active in that Discord. I have two to my name, and one lives beyond me because I mean it's been like 20 years after all. I'm kind of confused on what to tell you. Okay. How can I? What can I set up more? Yeah, you have the chicken profile picture, if I recall. I should be looking at this, by the way. So, well, it's fine. I mean, there are still players that are asking questions there, and we just answer them. So yeah, yeah, I'm fine. Anima. I guess I'm done setting up, so I'll just wait for Coach Pika. Thank you for the lurk, Anima. Thank you. I want to try if I stream second, what will happen. Oh, okay. So do this. Okay. So I've been in Croft streams while working, so if you stream around this time, I'll pop in. Thank you, Anima, for that. You're very welcome to enter whenever you want, but I think it's fine. I need a secondary monitor, I guess, for the chats.
Ling Xiaoyu, Kazuyami Shiba.
Let me set up the dual monitor.
Get ready for the next battle.
Display settings so I can have a chat on the other side. There we go. Two monitors, and there is a dock here for chat. Put it here. No, I have a. What? Oh, wait, sorry. Personalize. Shut up. Display settings. Extend. Okay, now I keep that, keep changes. And now the chat dock will be here. There you go. Wait, sorry, anime, wait. Chat appearance. There you go. Hey, it's nice to finally be able to talk to you via stream. You help me out a lot with my game. You're welcome, Anima, and I hope if I stream consistently that I will be able to help you more. Yeah. So yeah, I'm new to the streaming world. I mean, with YouTube, it's like a one-time thing, but right now I want to be active with streaming. Okay, now I have a chat appearance here. Go to chat appearance. Font size, replies to chat. What animations? Readable colors. Okay, I think this is the biggest. That's fine. No, I don't want it there. Okay, docs, Chat. Okay, there you go. Yeah, for sure. Okay, now I do have a tougher question. Go on, go on. Anything. Just not personal stuff. There you go. Okay, so I can enjoy my screen here. Just ask anything, Anima. I will. Are you and Mr. Croft cool? I never see you in his streams, but I met you in his Discord. Yeah, we are cool. Why? I mean, I do lurk sometimes. Oh, the camera is here. I do lurk sometimes in his stream, so don't worry. I just don't speak that much. I do speak a lot with Hotter Nice's stream and Kim Shao's stream. Just a second, it's too loud. Yeah, that's where I see you active chatting and wasn't sure why that was. Well, I actively help Xiaoyu players like everywhere. Like you can see me on Reddit, sometimes on Twitter. On Twitter always, I post clips there. But with Xiaoyu Dojo and Link Nation, I always help players there. So yeah.
Get ready for the next battle.
Now let me lab some Oki. Wait, let me... Then again, I stopped active chatting in Hawthorne's because she's... Yeah, and the thing that... I'm so proud with Hawthorne because she's the one helping now. And back then, she really doesn't know what to do, like anything. So we need to guide her. We need to guide her in practice mode. We need to guide her with the settings of practice mode. But now she is all by herself. Like she knows how to lab herself. She knows what to do or what are her options with when she is labbing her replays. So it's like, oh, she's fine now. But I still lurk sometimes, even though she switched to Anya recently. I still lurk. Wait, let me just have a text here. Not that. Coaching session with Coach Pica in 20 minutes. I'll put it there, here. Right, she's definitely the best success story I can think of in recent memory. I hope she... Okay, but back... I think she tweeted something about... It's still too loud, sorry. She tweeted something about when she... it's like a 15-minute video about her journey to Tekken King back in S1 with Xiaoyu. But I think she... I don't know, she didn't want to do it anymore. And that's sad, but I can understand her. Because content creating is hard, to be honest. And like right now, I'm not uploading that much because I have so much work. So, and Hawthorne's has a doctor work, so it's more stressful. Okay, my stream. Again. Let's lab some Oki. I feel that honestly, but I don't have the busiest job, but I don't have the busiest job, but I have a family. Yeah, I mean, family is hard work. Like it's 24 hours that you need to be alert with your wife or husband or with your and also with your kid. Even if they grow old, you still need to take a look at them. Have a look at them, I guess. Okay. Doesn't reach. Now that reached. If I block. Okay. 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 I need to dash AOP. Okay, still got +8. Okay. Not the best. Okay, that's a bad one. Maybe I don't need to dash. Okay. Okay. That's a good one. That is a good one. How about pick up low kick? Ooh, okay. That's a great one. Why are you back? Why are you front rolling? Spring attack. Thank you, Anima, for the lurk. I'm just doing some Oki stuff. Okay. How about if I go for the kill? 15 minutes. Hello, setups. I'm just waiting for Coach Pica. I will be having a session with him 9:30 my time, which is like 13 minutes. I don't know where he is gonna message me. So right now I'm just going for Oki, labbing Oki, I guess. Yeah. What we labbing? I want to join. Okay, so I want an Oki for a UB3 ender, and I found one just now. So with the wake up mid, low kick, recovery, and spring attack, if I end the combo with UB3 and I roll and I backdash, it will whiff. So the recovery kick whiffed. So with wake up low kick will whiff as well. Wake up mid and the spring attack, which will give me, because of the close distance, it will give me like plus 24. Oh wait, sorry, that was 15. Oh, okay, so the best one would be 4 if they spring attack. Oh, with 3. I don't want to guess if it's plus 15, so I would go for the 3. Try taunt for funsies. Oh, it's really hard because after the roll, you'll be at while standing. Oh, sorry. You'll be at while standing, so if I do a taunt, it will become a throw. And I could crouch cancel, but that takes a while. Still doesn't. Yeah, it takes a while. It has like, you need to sidestep and then back and then taunt. So, as much as possible, I don't want to stress that out. So the rule is, if I do that and I do this, even if it's plus 15, I would still go for standing 3 because sometimes it's plus 14. Yeah. Hold 3 plus 4 and dash. Wait. I'm really confused. Yeah, but... Okay, let's try that. Yeah. It takes a while. So, no. AOP roll, dash, tap 1 because of... No, it will become a throw. I mean, that's how it will look like, but if in here... Yeah, I have no time... No. Oh, wait. Maybe because I didn't press back? Oh, there you go. But the thing is, the reason why I want the, the backdash is because it will whiff this one. So, for example, this. Yeah, it will whiff. I mean, yes, it's a low crush. Yeah, but, it's a low crush, but the thing is there's a mid. So I want that whiff, rather than, risking the low crush. It has a very small window, so the backdash is actually better for that. I like funsies, but in my way. So it will be, when I play on stream, that will be when it will be I will show that on how I play. But right now, Coach Pica is not yet here. So I hope he remembers that we have a coaching session. Coach Pica! Where are you? 9:30 p.m. It's for funsies. If not, you. I don't know. I paid for that coaching session, by the way. So yeah, I need to wait for that. Wait, I missed it. Did you all demonstrate how to crouch cancel? Yeah. I mean, you just sidestep when you are in while standing. So for example, we are in RDS and then we are in DP. You just sidestep, but you won't really sidestep, and then you will do your neutral move. So it's like this. Oh, sorry. I know I'm slow. There you go. That's how you do it. I don't personally use crouch cancel. I only use it for this, which is not a crouch. But yeah, I don't crouch cancel. It's too much stress for me. I believe in comfort over style, I guess. I always sell that to Hotter Nice, which she coats a lot. I use it a lot because of Rab 3. If I see Rabbit 3. Oh, because you need to twirl, I guess? So if I go Xiaoyu... Lily.
Get ready for the next battle.
No. Okay. About hip. I said, Anima, I said earlier, I cancel hip, but I know it's not a crouch, so it's not... I just cancel hip. Okay, I mean, okay, I'll show it to you first. So before I go Lily. So in here,
Get ready for the next battle.
you actually don't need to press anything. Oh, no. You need to press sidestep for the hip cancel. Like that. So, it's a very strict timing. I use that more rather than crouch canceling. Because this one is stressful. I am very stressful. I'm very stressed with this. What I do is I do this one instead when I see a whiff punish. Now let's go to Lily. Wait. I mean, CX hip, please. Okay, let me go Lily, and see if I mean the rabbit or the hoppy dippity stance. So if I do this, okay, wait. If I do this, like that, that was still very useful to know. Yeah, you can try that anima, but it's a feeling. It's not like, you know, it's a weird feeling, I guess. But you need to believe that it will actually happen. Don't believe that you're gonna fail with the hip cancel. Speaking of, I'm going to practice that. After a coaching session would be rude for me to ask for games. It's not rude, but I still have work after, and the coaching session will last maybe 2 hours and 30 minutes. It will be live streamed here, so yeah, I still have work. Okay, so like that. No. There you go. That's how you do it. You just need to sidestep, but you won't really sidestep. So no. No. There you go. Hi Ray Nicole. Yeah, setups. I'm sorry, but I want to stream. I will try to stream every day, and then you can request me games. You know, Ray. Okay. Well, based on your reaction, you know, Ray. I thought you were about to coach someone. No, Anima, I don't want to coach yet. I don't want to coach yet. I mean, my friends are telling me to do so, but I feel like I shouldn't do it yet. My only credentials, my only credential is I was GOD in season 1, and that's it. I haven't won tournaments or anything. Where is Couch? Am I going to setups is a doll? Oh, you're besties. Okay, I thought your bestie is Kung Fu setups. Kung Fu. You know who I mean. You know who I mean. Who I mean, I guess. But you did make GOD after one video. You said you weren't gonna make it, if I remember correctly. But you did. That was my self-esteem maybe depleting, or okay. The thing is, I think I tweeted this when I was stuck in God, and then I'm not sure if it's stuck in God to TGS or TGS to GOD. My friends and people from Discord, people that comments on my comment section, they all say that I could do it, and then you really need to believe that. So you need to believe that you can, and if other people are believing in you, then might as well believe in yourself. So yeah. No, I don't. Yes, you do setups, but I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I play June primarily, but I have Lily and Xiaoyu on the side. That's great. June was my tag in Tekken Tag 2, but then I hate what they did to June in Tekken 8. That's a good story though. Yeah, it's in my tweet. Ian Anima. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it was second god to TGS, but yeah. So it's really stressful. Because it was like, I don't know, 4 weeks left to GOD, and the price is only just a silver banner, and it's like, is it worth it? So I just did it for glory. So yeah, and I did it in like, I don't know, a week after I told myself I can't do that. So yeah. Who is he though? Oh, setups. It's Kung Fu Hypnotist. Hypnotist. I know you know who I mean. I've been waiting for her to come back, and now she's. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. I have I have two main things that I hate with June in Tekken 8. One, she has light powers. And I know Tekken 8 needed to be flashy, but I hate the light powers. Second one, they removed F3, B3 plus 4, Gen. Or Gen. Like, I know if you played Tag 2, you know what I mean. But that's my favorite move from Tekken Tag 2, and they removed it, and then I completely got turned off with June in Tekken 8. I'll remind you setups in someday. SS4 is still here, but yeah, Ray Nicole, I hate. I was like, did they just forget it? But it was really fun back then. Where's my coach? Okay, he saw my message. I hope I will be getting a message soon. Well, it's Filipino time. It's fine. Oh, kindly go to. Okay, uh, coaching is starting now. So coaching session. Coach Pica. I won't be replying to messages. Coach Pika?
Check. Hello.
Hello, Coach.
Hi. Are you live already?
Yes, I'm live since earlier because it was my first time setting up my Twitch.
Gotcha. Okay. Amazing. Okay. So that's good.
Yeah.
I like the baptism. All right. So yeah. Having said that, okay. So I'll need. I'm gonna watch your Twitch real quick. Okay. Am I heard already? If you can do an audio check.
On Twitch?
Did you check? Yeah. Yeah. Am I
Okay.
heard already?
Let me go to my stream manager. Can
Yeah.
you?
Yeah. Am I heard already?
Yeah, you can. I can. You're heard. In my.
I am. Okay.
Yep.
Good. 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 All right. Right. Looking for your live. All right. There you are.
Yeah, I
Oh
just
yeah.
have
Okay.
technical
So
difficulty.
you do have viewers already. Hello, chat. So perfect. Okay, so here we go. Regardless of whether you have camera or not, we're gonna push through with it. And another thing is, yeah, I just finished my stream, so pardon me for that. Now, but I was on the blue. I was on the other app. Anyways,
Oh, Facebook.
okay, so I do have a little bit of homework ish or slash I do have a task for you before we begin. So
Okay.
and a choice because this is how we really start our courses, and primarily this is how we figure out your limit. You know, we're stress testing.
Okay.
But first, a bit of disclaimer. Okay, so I will teach what not what you want, but what you need. All right,
I
so that is. Mhm.
I always tell that in my content, like, because some of my viewers are sending their matches, and they're doing what they want and not what they need in that situation. So yes, I know that
Very
code a
good.
lot. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, having said that, so I guess we understand that now very clearly. I never teach this two people the same way. More likely than not, the way I teach you will not reflect how I teach others because the problem may not be the same. Yes, makes
Yes.
sense.
Hmm.
So okay, all right. And for the entirety of our sessions, you do have a choice. By choice, or by the by the choice that I'm gonna make you pick, either it's quick match. I don't know how you stream or like how you've been streaming in your other platforms, but I will make you pick. Is it quick match, but you go undefeated, or but by undefeated I mean you're gonna try your best to not have a single loss, right? Possibly. If
Hmm.
if it doesn't happen, then I'm still fine with that. It's okay because that's just a challenge. The next one is you go to ranked and just essentially win your sets like any other ranked player. So I'll give you that choice. That's like I said, we are going to be stress testing a lot. The reason behind that is, of course, you were able to reach max rank season one,
Yes.
as with most people, and that's not the same with season two. Uh, I do feel that it's obviously a lot. It takes a lot longer to do that now, and pressure tends to build up more now in a manner. But at the same time, that's good.
Um.
You know,
Uh,
that's good because yeah. Hmm.
Coach Pika, actually, I don't have the motivation to do rank anymore. Just a short story. My first account got
Also,
banned for no reason. Like
hmm.
all of it, like my DLCs and stuff. I can't use them anymore because I can't find them. I can't go to matches. Now, what I'm using right now is a secondary account, and I went to Kishin in like less than 24 hours. So it's
Okay.
like, but I won't be dealing with ranked right now because I don't have the motivation
Okay.
for it.
Understandable. So we're gonna do that again. We're gonna do that in quick.
Yeah.
And whether you're live or not in the coming sessions, including today,
Hmm.
that will be the case. You have to go undefeated as much as possible while you're on queue. All right. So
Okay.
that's gonna be our basis. Not to mention, since you don't get to choose your opponent, and you will not choose your opponent, right? So
I
we're
won't.
gonna play against everybody. Yeah, we can go. We can check that out. I also wanted to because I know on stream it's different. There's a bit of latency. Can you stream it here on Discord as well, so that it's real time from my end?
Uh, like right now.
Yeah, yeah. Are you
Okay.
on console? You're not, right?
I am
You're
on PC.
PC. Perfect. Okay, so kindly stream the game on Discord just so it's aligned with the timing of me watching. Thank you very
Let me know
much.
if you can
Okay,
see.
I see it now. I see it. So, all right, please do. Let's go to Q.
Okay,
Let's go to Q.
let me turn my sound.
Mhm.
It was okay. So
But for the stream, it doesn't matter. Sorry, from my end, I don't mind the stream being weak.
yeah.
Just but for your stream, yeah, you just take care of that for the
Okay.
viewers and all. Mhm. Okay, maybe I can close Twitch, and you tell me if somebody in the comments is actually like asking anything to me or for us, so we can answer. But again, this is the priority.
Yeah.
So you got Kishin in less than 24 hours
Yeah, and I didn't
from
touch
beginner.
rank after. Sorry, Coach Pika.
No, I mean yeah, for like so nonstop from beginner.
Yeah, nonstop. But that was like I
Okay,
don't know,
okay.
maybe 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. Yeah. So
Uh,
I don't know. I
yeah,
hope.
that's fair. You know, I mean, it's not a requirement. It's not necessarily a requirement entirely for you to be high in rank. And I'm not gonna lie, with the way things are right now, or at least with the way the game can sometimes be, cheaters are everywhere. That's my biggest gripe.
Yeah.
I do not I do not encourage taking ranked ever too seriously, especially in the way that we're still waiting for patches. We're still waiting for a change in versions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna stay muted.
Get ready
I'm gonna
for
stay
the
muted
next
while I
battle.
observe.
Okay.
Okay. But again, please do your best
Yeah.
to stay undefeated. All right. Mm.
Okay.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Round three. Fight.
All right, keep going, keep going.
Yeah.
Hopefully the opponents. We're gonna count in denominations of twos, right? Because that's our tournament standard. So every time it's a two, that's considered undefeated. All right, so that's two, 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 so on and so forth. Okay.
Round
Uh,
one.
I didn't quite get that, but okay.
Oh no, like I said, we're gonna go in denominations of twos. Like
Okay.
basically, one set is a two,
Yeah.
right? So one set is two wins, right? Mm-hmm.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Should I rematch? No.
Round two.
Oh, if he keeps going, it's fine.
Okay.
But then we'll count that in twos again. All right,
Okay.
always
Okay.
in twos. Mhm.
Tang it. Sorry. Sorry, Coach Pica. Sorry.
Yep. You know how we do things. All right.
Yeah.
That is a Wusa moment. That is a Wusa calm down moment.
Make it. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. I should do more lows, I guess. Okay, I can't break that. Okay, I'm gonna do my best to not lose.
Fight.
Okay, Coach Pica, I lost. Oh my god.
Apparently so. Okay, I'm gonna reconnect. All right.
Oh
That's
my
1-1. I'm
god.
gonna reconnect. I'll
Yeah.
reconnect. Okay. I'll
Yeah.
reconnect. Excuse me.
Okay.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Round three. Fight.
Should have done that. Okay.
Round four. Fight.
Fucking. Oh my god. I shouldn't have went to RDS there! Okay. What? What? What happened? What happened?
You stood
Okay.
up.
S-
You stood up. Okay, so that's lower bracket. Let's see if he rematches. Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully he rematches. If he does, then good. Let's try. If not, then it's fine.
I was
Again, some
playing
people also here. They're as much sweats here as they are in ranked.
I was playing really good early. Oh my god.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. But I already know what exactly the problem is, alright? But let's go to your next opponent first. Fingers
Okay.
crossed. Hopefully you get somebody else. Because what I usually do, okay, so this is why you see it's easier said than done, right?
to go undefeated even in quick, because people here are also training. To be honest with you, some of them take advantage of unlimited matches,
Yeah.
unlimited matches, right? In quick. So some people here are also sweats. Not
In
to mention, they also try to experiment as much as they can. Yeah, you
in
were saying something. Sorry.
no, 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 sorry, Coach. Because in quick, I always go for best of three match sets. Win or lose. So yeah.
Okay. So yeah, well, the guy brought you to lower. that's that is the case. That is why we're counting in twos, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm gonna ask you the ever so Coach Pika question.
Go on, Coach Pika.
Give me three things that you did wrong.
Should I? I want to pause the queue. Is that okay? Oh,
You want to what? Pause the queue. Oh no, take this guy first.
okay.
Okay, we'll go back to that later when we tackle on the replay. Hopefully it's
Okay.
the same guy. Hopefully it's the same guy. Same guy? Ah, no, it's
Fine.
different.
Okay.
Okay.
I think. No, no, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, fine.
Let's go. Let's go. Try to
Okay.
recall.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Okay. That's not good. Okay.
Round two. Fight. Round three. Fight. You win. Round one. Fight.
Shit! Serve that. For not punishing a plus 19.
Fight.
Didn't know that.
That last hit was not your fault. That was not your fault.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
Tekken.
Round three.
I had the same experience with Ravens.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
What? Oh, okay, that's guaranteed. Oh my god, I was pressing DB. Oh my god, okay. I should have waited for that. I'll keep going.
Of course. That's the gist. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going, right? 1-1. This is
I-
lower bracket.
That's a thing. That's a thing.
Round one. Fight.
Oh my god, I should have waited for you. Oh my god, cilantro.
Round two. Fight. Round three. Fight.
Oh,
Okay, you're still alive. You're still alive. And
okay,
now let's see if this Feng Wei will face you again.
okay.
Because what if this Feng Wei survived the... Oh, he does. He does. The Feng
Yeah.
Wei survived the lower bracket for some weird reason. I don't know. And you'll probably see him here again on the lower-ish. Denominations of 2.
Yes.
Round two. Fight.
Shit. Why did I do that?
Round three. Fight.
Oops. Was lucky. Oops. Okay. Not 13. Oh, that was smashing. It was smashing. Okay.
See, he wants to keep his tournament life. I told you that. He's
Tournament?
gonna keep. Yes, his tournament life is on the line. Both of
Uh,
you actually.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it now. Oops.
Round two. Fight.
That was bad. That was bad. I thought it was low. should learn to counter that. Wrong punish. It's okay. A punish is still a punish. Should have done AU before. Same mistake. Okay.
No, but yep. That is reoccurring.
Yes! Okay. Putang ina ka! Ay, putang ina ka! Isa pa. Okay. Okay. That was a frame trap. Okay. Okay. Keep out. I'm sorry for
Yeah,
the bad words, Coach Pica. I'm really sorry.
I mean, I've heard worse. But you know what? Okay, tournament life on the line. Is the guy done? Okay, round 3. So far, so good. You're keeping a streak.
Okay, okay.
Right? So far, we're keeping a streak.
I was holding DB. Bad whip punish. Bad whip punish again. No! No. I didn't meant to do that. Okay. He was smashing. He is smashing. I don't know if I am as well. Okay. Oh my god, I should have waited. Okay. Bad whip punish. That's a good whip punish. It won't kill, but
I think it will.
I think the threshold is not enough. Let's see.
I think it will.
Oh! Okay!
See? Yeah.
Okay. Okay, will it still go? It's still has. Okay. Okay.
Understand. Okay, very
Uh,
understandable. All
Now,
right.
let's go back to the king.
Yes, you do. You sir, you need a breather. All right. So
Okay.
what we gotta do now? What we gotta
Uh,
do now? Mhm. Replay. We go to replay.
Oh,
Right,
go to
so-
replay. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So this is not as important as the king replay, because I can already tell the Feng Wei, much like the Feng Wei does not really know a lot about what's going on. I can already tell. And but the king is important. Okay, so here's the catch. Our lessons are going to be surrounded by a few disciplines, and there will be a lot of questions that I will be asking. Okay, or there will be explanations that I need from you moving forward.
Okay.
And this you have to take by heart because this is exactly what all of my students are somewhat positively traumatized with. Yes, there is such a thing. So, one, everything now is surrounded by purpose. Everything. So, anything that you do, if there's something questionable about it, there has to be an answer. Why? Purpose. That's the main essence of that word, purpose. Um, Number two is obviously knowledge. You have to be the discipline of knowing if your opponent knows what's happening. And I'm confident that you do know that. I'm
Okay.
confident that you know how to tell if your opponent knows what's going on or not. Because that's called, for simpler terms, knowledge check, right?
Yes.
So, and a lot of players fail that knowledge check, especially for Ling, and
Okay.
that's completely fine. That's not your fault.
Okay.
But that definitely needs to land on your lap, right? It has to
Yes.
land on your lap, meaning that the moment that you sense that, oh, okay, this guy does not know what's happening, then I'm valid to be me. I'm valid to be Cilantro. I'm valid to be a Xiao Yu player.
Okay.
Okay, so that right there is already almost a big check for me. You already have that on lock. Three is last but not least your matchup knowledge. You see where I went there.
Yeah.
The second discipline was them not knowing you,
Yes.
and the last discipline is you not knowing them. So why is that so important as well? Because you already told me your game history, right?
Hmm.
You yourself told me that your most serious Tekken is technically 7 towards 8.
Hmm.
So that means that there are characters that naturally you do not know how to deal with, especially the older characters. Yeah.
Yes. Hmm.
Okay. Very good. So which leads me to my homework. It's still pretty early, obviously, but there is already a homework that I need you to that I need you to start thinking about as early as now, and chat will know this too. You need to give me a list from every single character here in the roster. Could you go to quick select? It'll make things easier, but you don't have to select anybody. No, quick select, please.
No, no,
There
no.
you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah, I misclicked.
So everybody here on this roster, Anna can wait. Okay, I don't have Anna either, but Anna can be excluded for the time being. For the time being, Cilantro. Okay, so
Hmm.
each of these characters, you will give me on a scale of 1 to 10 your knowledge of this character,
I see.
your comfort. All right.
Okay.
So honest, obviously, one being the least, 10 being the highest, and this has to be a complete honesty assignment.
Yes, of course.
And you don't have, yeah, and you're not gonna show it to everybody. Obviously, just me, and Messenger will be fine. Messenger will be completely fine. But again, and I will use that as reference for our future sessions. Our future
Okay.
sessions, your future matches, if they align.
I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
So that's what we're gonna do as reference, because that's what the curriculum's about. Remember, there's three things. One is purpose. The three disciplines that we're gonna be going by for the time being. One is purpose. Two will be recognition. In this case, you knowing if they know you or not. And three, your knowledge. So these three, they're gonna go hand in hand whenever we have sessions, whenever we have lessons, because they will answer everything. Why did you do what you did?
Uh-huh.
Right? Is it based right? So why would you do this, etc. Which leads to the question: how much does he know or they know? And leads to the question: how much do you know? You see,
Yes.
that's a trifecta, which leads to all these factors, these variables. They lead to better gameplay because you understand what's happening.
Okay.
You see,
I have a question, Coach Pica.
go.
Okay, when it comes to matchup knowledge, I think the best example would be the Xiaoyu versus King earlier.
Yes,
Now, the
yes.
thing is, I'm gonna load King. Is that okay?
Please do.
Yeah,
Please do.
because I know the counter to muscle armor when I'm using Ling, but I didn't use it I didn't have the chance to use it even though I know it. So that's another problem. So I'm gonna show it to you real quick on what it is.
Okay.
So the muscle armor is
Sound back
TB
on
1 plus.
Blister.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
Blister. Yes.
Okay, so this can be delayed, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
By a
So
long time. Yeah.
so the counter for muscle armor, if you're using Xiaoyu, is FF1 plus 2 1 plus 2 or X marks the spot.
Yeah.
Not that.
There.
Wait, no. There we go. Because
Yeah.
I already labbed this, to be honest. I know that I need to delay it in order for me to
Yeah.
get that counter hit. So if, for example, I hold it much longer, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Then it goes through, doesn't it?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I I know that, and I know that this type of the king earlier was doing it like endlessly, but I still
Mm-hmm.
didn't do it. But I know how to counter it, so that's another problem of mine. So yeah,
Okay. Application essentially. All right. So
yeah.
applications. That obviously the labbing, right? And
Mhm.
you know me, I'm a lab rat. You know, we love labbing. It's necessary. So here's the catch. What I've seen from exchanges between King and Xiao Yu, the one threat that makes this very, I mean, X marks the spot is fine. It's safe. There's no was this? There's no risk. There's no risk at all in doing X marks the spot, right?
Yeah,
Obviously,
-8.
it will be. Yeah, right. And it's only going to be risky if you whiff, and if the punch actually comes through. Have you tried this? Have you tried hard calling the muscle armor and down back threeing?
Mm,
Go on.
will that be a counter hit?
Go ahead.
I mean, like that?
See?
Yeah.
Yes. You see? So understanding, because here's the catch. You have to also think about what's going to happen to you. That's what Tekken's about. Remember what I said a while ago. It's purpose,
Yeah.
right?
I mean,
So,
okay.
mhm.
Oh, sorry. Sorry if I'm interrupting you, Kushbiga.
No, go ahead. There's nothing
Okay.
wrong with it.
So, okay,
Yeah,
with
go ahead.
DB3 versus X marks the spot. As you saw earlier, even though I know it, I did kind of delay it, I still got hit sometimes with
Mhm.
King. But with DB3, there's no risk. Like, can
Precisely.
can the King DF or low parry while he is muscle armoring? No.
That's the point. He has to commit. You
And
see?
and
You see,
even
that's the difference. Mm-hmm.
and even if he didn't go, and even if my DB3 didn't have a counter hit, I'm still +2.
There we go.
Yeah.
Exactly. You see the purpose.
Yeah.
There's a purpose for that.
It didn't
Yes. Uh,
occur to me, to be honest. I'm sorry.
there you go.
So yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. That's why we troubleshoot.
Yeah.
Right? Again, everything has a solution. And X marks the spot, as you mentioned yourself. Oh, okay, this is an actual solution, right? But X marks the spot requires you to definitely 100% hard read the king, right? Because of course it's slower. It's way slower than down back three. It's only fast if you can perfect the 14 frame. Yes, it
Yeah.
is. Mm-hmm.
And even if it's 14 frames, the fact that you're dashing, you will
Mm-hmm.
have some sort of frame input delay. But what I can do is just from while standing, I can,
Yes,
yeah.
precisely.
But I think DB3 is actually a good tool for that. I will try to
Yeah,
use that more. Yeah.
there we go. Because DB3, you're gonna oblige the king to low parry you, right? It is worth the risk. It is worth the attempt, rather, not even the risk.
Yeah.
Why? Because down back three on counter hit, obviously it guarantees you an engage. It guarantees you a lot. It guarantees you so many options for Ling, right?
Yes.
I personally have always had an enjoyment of using down back three as a Ling. Yes, I did use Ling, but also for knowledge, right?
Of
So
course.
having said that, down back three again is a fast option, a fast enough option that will oblige this king to stand still. This will also stop the king from using back three, supposedly.
Back
Okay,
three is the homing.
because no, back three is the high kick power crush.
Oh,
Okay, so
okay.
again, Tekken is all about rock paper scissors. We know this already. It
Yes.
is about counterplay. It is about solving things right off the bat. But this is not yet the solution, or this is for me not yet the assessment as to why the king was winning. Okay, because you did do very well in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Yeah.
But what is it really that really beat you a while ago? This is only what we're talking about now. This is only layer one. This is only one layer of what you had to solve earlier, which is this king abusing muscle armor. Okay, that wasn't everything yet. So this is why we're gonna go to replay. But here, I want you to try to incorporate usual king sequences here. If you want to record just for the time being, like maybe 2-1 muscle armor, right? 2-1 muscle armor or DF1 muscle armor, because most kings they need a little bit of breathing room before they muscle armor, right? Or here's the catch: what you want to do is usual kings after you hit them with 1 down 2, right? And sorry for the term, chat. There are kings out there. I am so sorry, but an idiot king, if they're so greedy, after getting punished, they will muscle armor. Yes or no?
Yes, randomly.
Right? There we go. So random muscle armor. So 1 down 2, right? 1 down 2. If you don't commit to a hypnotist or maybe even hitting a 1-2, and then following it up with a down back 3. I want you to record that. Okay, let the CPU respond after getting hit by 2 hits. So you know how to do that, right? In
Y-
record
yeah.
and in,
So
in punish. Mm-hmm. So
punish.
standing and then punish and then two hits, and then what you're gonna do is muscle armor.
Okay.
Okay.
With the punch.
Yeah, 1-2. Just basically. Sorry. Yeah. This is gonna muscle armor. Yeah, just this. Yeah,
Okay.
just the whole thing. Perfect. Now simulate a 1 down 2 and or a 1-2, and then you commit to down back 3. Nothing
Okay.
happens, right? It's fine. Or 1-2. See, that's completely fine. It stops the move from coming out entirely.
Yeah,
You see?
and I'm plus too.
And you're plus. And you're plus. It's fine for you to also, like I said a while ago. Imagine if you were gonna do this and you do X marks the spot committedly, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's my point. If you say there, it's gonna happen as well. It's the same thing. It's the same reaction. But how in human accountability, in human error, how sure are you that that's always coming out?
Yeah.
Whereas down back three puts you in no risk. You see my point here.
Yes.
And the only way that king will be able to get out of down back 3 is if he actually walks, right? And that's not easy to do because say from a +8, you get so much frame advantage. You can commit to back 2, right? So stuff
The
like
homing.
that. These are layered plays. Yeah,
Okay.
you can even record the king going sideways. You can record him side walking. That's one of the, again, this is the rock paper scissors we're talking about. There you go.
Okay. Oh, I need to stop.
It's fine. It's fine. Just let him be. Okay. So same reaction. Same reaction. 1-2 or 1 down 2 or whatever. Yeah.
Oh
See?
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about,
I see.
right? And if you commit to X marks, let's go. Let's try your best to do the fastest X marks you can. There we go. That's the fastest, right? So
Yeah.
that's completely fine. But again, this is granted that you have a hard read on the X marks. Like I said, your solution wasn't wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of you have to understand that maybe, just maybe, this king or the opponent will have different reactions each time. Like I said, purpose.
Uh huh.
But again, this is only layer 1. Down back 3 is only there if in case you need it. Okay. Now let's talk about the king, or we can go back to that replay with the king.
Okay.
Right? Let's go with that.
Should we go to the
Mhm.
first match?
Please do.
Okay.
Please do. Now this will have a lot of questions. A lot. This is
Okay.
definitely gonna have a lot of questions.
Okay.
Okay. And I will ask questions even if you're winning.
Of course.
Even if you're winning, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Like, why did it work or something like that.
Yes, yes.
I always tell viewers or something. I actually don't teach setups that much in my channel, and that's because they're just relying on it and they're not understanding what's happening. So
Precisely.
Yeah.
Precisely.
okay, that's a miss FF3. I don't know why. Okay. Let me know if I need to pause.
Yeah, we'll do. But so far, again, because this is normal. What's going on right here is very normal.
Yeah, this one. I was supposed to do the heat smash here, but for some reason I know that it will be a muscle armor just to check. So I just,
Mhm. And you were correct. Look at that. There was a power crush in there.
Yeah, and I keep doing lows because,
It's muscle armor. Because
yeah.
naturally so.
Okay.
There. Okay, could you go back?
Where?
Could you go back there? Yeah, before that muscle armor happened. All right. So here, yada yada. So hypnotist, and then you did this.
Yeah.
Okay. Instead of doing this jump, now you down back 3. You see what I mean? Or
Yeah.
down back 4. You're in back turn, I think. Did you go to back turn? Oh no, it's just 2-1. So 2-1, and then you down back 3.
There you go.
See, step, and he gets nothing out of it because you're not sure, right? You were not sure that when you did the back turn 2-1, right? You get my point. When
I
you
see.
did the back turn 2-1.
Go on, Coach Pica.
No, that's it. I'm thinking here in human terms, right? Because the back turn 2-1, you're already safe. You already got the big plus. So the best thing you can do was probably take there's one of two things. You go to hypnotist, you take your plus, or you don't go to hypnotist and you do something big.
Mhm.
Okay. So while you were plus up 1+2, is it the notation from for that one or the jump?
Yeah.
What was the notation now? Yeah, up 1+2.
Up forward 2. Yeah.
Up forward 2. Yes. So up forward 2 here. The king, even after this huge plus, you saw what happened. He was able to armor through. If you were unlucky enough, that would have faced forward and he would have engaged. Which is why, again, down back 3, for some weird reason, without damage, was a good option.
I see.
Nothing wrong again, right? But you saw what I mean because you're sticking by your numbers. How fast is down back 3?
15.
Very good. And how plus are you here?
Well, I didn't go to hypnotist, so 6. If I go to
Exactly.
hypnotist,
So
it will be 5.
it'll be 5, right? So in this case, they really can't do anything. You see how the armor didn't even come out?
The armor didn't come out. Sorry.
But the armor didn't come out when you did down back 3.
Oh, yeah. It got interrupted
Yeah.
immediately. Yeah.
Absolutely, because again, it's a lock,
I
right?
see.
There's a purpose for it because you have 1 frame guarantee that the armor will not activate. Whereas here, this was a slow move. This is a very slow move.
Slow move. Very. Yeah. It's 26. No.
That's why
Okay.
he was able to power
Should I
through it.
explain why?
Please.
Okay.
Sige.
So, because of the recent patch, RDS 3 is now plus 12. So, of course, RDS 2.1, which is a 12 frame I-12, will be an I-12. I mean, will be guaranteed. So, my thought process. This is actually like a flowcharty thing. It's a habit in a way. I want the good plus from the UF2 in order to continue the pressure. But yeah, I should have.
There we
I
go.
mean, even if it's not king, I could use that TB3 for the +2.
Yes, exactly. You
Yeah.
see my point? Because that right there is a lock. It is an actual lock. You see?
Okay. This is
You
the
see?
first time I've heard of the word lock. I can
Yeah.
promise you, Coach Viga.
Mhm.
I should.
Because this, yeah, sorry to cut, but yeah, that's
No,
the
no, go
use
on.
that's the use of numbers.
Yeah,
You see,
you can
even
argue
if
with them.
even if pretend, yeah, even if pretend here off of the back turn you didn't go to hypnotist, right?
Yeah.
If here you actually confirmed back 4, okay, back 4-1, right? So say back turn 2-1, you hit your back turn 2-1, okay, then take control, and then go with back 4. See there, you see back 4, even back 4 will not make it through, but down back 3 did.
Oh, wait.
You see, it's illogical in a manner.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
it's
as
not.
okay, with here, if I delay my B4-1, oh, wait.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, even if I don't delay it, it went through the armor. So
That's still a good lock, right?
yeah,
That's
but
still a good lock.
with
Granted that
B4
you did. Mm-hmm.
B4 tracks wait, right, I guess. Yeah, it tracks right. Okay, Coach
So you
Mika?
see, that's
Yeah, I can
purpose.
see it.
That's all I'm saying because it has to make sense to me. Why would you do a forward 2 when your frames don't allow you to?
Okay.
You see what? That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. And another thing is, again, this is where a lot of Xiao Yus tend to be overzealous. I'm not saying that everybody, but a lot of them, is
Okay.
because they think that the buttons that I press will all make sense. No, you see, again, that was the perfect example of forward 2,
I see.
right? And you wanted reasonable plus,
Yeah.
but in reality, it didn't get the job done. Because
I-
imagine if that was a last hit, if that was a last hit situation, the king had rage, you were dead.
Yeah, and you know,
Mhm.
to be honest, with me using UF2, it has like I can get jabbed, I can get tornadoed, I can get heat
Thank
burst
you.
because I'm airborne.
Mhm.
So yeah.
So you see now that makes sense. That's the why.
Yeah.
Good thing is you answered before I even asked because
Oh.
there is that. All right, but here's the catch. The penalty is it has to make sense. So that did not make sense. You know what I
Okay.
mean? The forward 2, would be a nice wake up option.
For a
You know,
counter hit,
because
yeah.
yes, and because they're forced to block it, right? Because they take frames, they take frames to roll up, to get up, to block, right? But in that situation, you're only +6. Shoot, I can't do something that heavy. I
I
can't do
understand.
something that's yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now down back 3 again. On the other hand, if you just want to be greedy in a manner, okay, let's pretend that there's something else that the king did. All right. Now I need you to take control of. Never mind. You know you're obviously gonna see it because you can't take control of both of them at the same time. But if that king hop kicked, right?
Yeah.
Chances are that king is gonna launch you, 100%.
Okay, can I...
You can try. hmm
As
So
king,
as
right?
R3, yeah, you're gonna take control of the king. Just wait for the situation. See,
Okay.
he's still gonna get the advantage because that's
Yeah.
still gonna be a combo. He can still down forward 4-3 that thing.
Oh,
BF 4-3, yeah, you see?
yeah.
Or basically he can still pick you up regardless.
What's the...
So you see my point then?
Yeah.
That's why locking is super super important, and a lot of Xiao Yus may tend to forget that, or players in general, not just Xiao Yus, right? So
Okay.
again, there's supposed to be logic behind it. We can continue playing now.
Okay.
Let's go. So here, good thing, good block, beautiful block. Now the king definitely this is a scary choice by the king to actually grab Ling Xiaoyu, but that's on him. He should know the risk.
Yeah.
Okay, that risk is on him.
Oh, I didn't...
You whoa okay. But
I
you
don't
know
know
what?
why I don't know. Maybe because I didn't know that that's gonna happen. So, yeah.
Just not ready. It's a case of not ready situation. It's alright, understandable. Okay, good enough. It's fine. Oh, this one I don't know, but okay. That's a him problem.
Yeah. I
Okay.
canceled it.
Round one.
I broke it earlier, but yeah, sometimes I can't.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll get back to that in the future. So more muscle armor. The king telegraphs, right?
Yeah.
The king is showing I'm not afraid to do my muscle armor, and there it is again. It
Oh,
is an X mark. It looks
yeah.
like it.
I didn't.
It is.
Maybe because I don't know if what I was thinking, but I think my delayed 1+2. I don't know if it's command history.
Command history. Yes, please. All right. So
I
play.
think I literally forgot to press. Yeah, I forgot to press.
Oh,
so-
you did not commit. That would have been nice. That would've
Yeah.
been nice.
I want to try that
That was
out.
that's what the labbing was for. That was okay. That's what it was.
There we go.
There.
Yeah.
Beautiful. This is also granted that he pushes through with a punch, right?
Yeah. Because it will
Okay.
counter it.
Yes. Now, granted, if he doesn't push through with a punch, because some kings will do that. Some know how to confirm it, right? So you lose nothing from X marks, which again, like I said, it's a very good solution. It is a nice solution. The problem is it's selective, because a smart king will adjust to that.
Yeah, he will delay it like so much longer.
Yes, much longer. He can confirm it or just do nothing, right? Just so he doesn't take damage. Okay, so he stared at that. I don't know why. Now could we scroll back a few seconds, please? Like before you tried to mistrust kick him.
Before mistrust.
Yes, before the back turn 4.
This one?
Okay, here. Yes.
Okay.
So here's the catch. Remember, you do have down back 4 from back turn, the equivalent of down back 3.
Yes, okay. Later in the matches, I decided to go for a lot of RDSD4. You will see that, but yeah.
Yes. Okay, now here, if you take control of that, please. Could you try to take control of that?
Who? Me? Xiao Yu?
Yeah, you're Ling Xiao Yu. So, the moment he does the back turn, yeah, instead of doing the mistrust, do the down back 4.
Yeah.
What is the input of the down back 3 from back turn now? She does have that, right?
Down back 3? Oh,
Yeah, she does. She does have one in back
Like that.
turn right there. So see, it stops him again.
Yep.
It stops him again. The reason why I'm making you do that move is because that is safe from back turn. That is safe essentially. If you did the what's his face? If you did the snake edge from back turn and the king scouts it, it's huge risk.
Yeah, I'm -23.
Yes. So that's exactly my point, right? Or If it was up to me, if I'm gonna be brave, if I know that if this armor is coming, I would back turn throw.
I think I will be I will get floated.
Let's see, let's see. Hopefully I'm wrong. Okay. No, not this one. Just a generic one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
See?
see. Okay.
Because that's homing.
Yeah.
Because that is homing, right? And the good thing is you can confirm the muscle armor from this state, even when you were in back turn,
Yeah, because
right?
here, there you go.
There.
I should have
Mhm.
converted there. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, and that's why again that low is my baby. The down even without damage. So okay, but again you put that on the chart. Yes, you
Yes.
just put that on the to do list. Of getting used to. So that's -10. Okay, you know what? We'll take it. We'll take the combo. And I also enjoy how you're very conservative with heat, or at least you try to be, because with Ling, obviously it's worth the damage when you cash in heat. The problem with that though is the game now has 200 HP.
Mm-hmm.
So when push comes to shove and you no longer have heat, you cannot heal.
Yes.
That's one thing that I've been telling people to be very careful when they pop heat. You have to make it count. If you are gonna use heat burst, you better make sure that the lead and the Oki is yours, 100%.
Yep.
Right? So,
Okay.
but so far you're good with that. Yeah, go ahead. You were saying something.
No. About heat, I think it's a good way for you to know me more as well. There are only two states where I activate heat. Number
Mhm.
one is when I get a launch. I don't care how weak the launch is. I will pop heat, and then I'm an Oki player, so the chain starts there. Now
Yeah.
the second state is I don't prefer it that much, but when I am in dire need of a +1, like
Uh-huh.
yeah. So those are the two states wherein I activate heat,
Very
personally.
good. Okay, very good. And again, at least there's reason.
Yeah,
There's logic behind.
and I don't use. I don't know if this is a bad thing for you, Coach Mika, but I don't use 2+3 as a power crush. I don't like. I don't know why I am like
That's
that.
fine. Heat burst. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, understandable. I personally do not want to use it too, especially with all the nerfs coming. It's
Yeah.
useless. Yeah, I would rather just go for a regular power crush, take my risk if I do want to risk it, and pay the price if I'm wrong.
Yep.
Okay. At least if I am wrong, then I still have my heat. I get to keep it.
And
Okay.
yeah.
And again, like I said, I enjoy the fact that when you use your heat, or at least when you use heat, it's mostly conservative or with use. Again, it's the why, right? It's the purpose.
Thank
So
you,
the way
Coach
that you
Mika.
have heat now, this is a one-off cash in because it's the last shred of heat that you have. If this doesn't work, then you have a problem, right? So let's play. Mhm. Okay, well, we stared at it, right? That answers the question.
Yep.
And good, you stay down for that. That's fine. Safe. Okay, good thing the king didn't duck it. Aha. 10 seconds left. Nice. I'll take it.
Hey, yeah.
But here,
That was so bad.
Mhm. Okay, that's the why. That is me asking the whys, right? Because all you have to do now is just literally stay
Poke.
away.
Oh, a
Yes.
life lead?
Oh, stay away. Yeah, because you're in the life lead here, and you already. Yeah, look at this. The down 3-4 was super unnecessary.
Okay.
Imagine if this was. Yeah, look. I mean, look at this. If I was the king, but not as a king. If I was Steve, and look at this, and I saw you do this, and you stayed in AOP, or maybe after the sequence, after this 1-4, 1-2. So
AOP 1.
AOP one, right? And then
Yeah.
you're gonna continue. Yeah, please do. So here, you went to hypnotist, and then he just blocked. After that, he just blocked the kick. And
Yeah,
after that, if I was a Steve and I outfoxed you out of that, I will win. You see, look, this sequence,
the
how
pushback.
you're -2.
Yes.
You're -2. Now I have enough frames to do something,
And the
right? Because it's
pushback
only
also factors.
yes. You have to know your numbers, right? Because this doesn't allow you to down 3-4. On paper, it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay, so now maybe you took a chance. I'm completely fine with that. But this could have killed you. Like look at what the king did. Could you play?
Yeah, he turned. Or
Yes,
backdash.
Jaguar step. Yes, he Jaguar stepped back. Right. So if that was a Steve, I have more merit because the moment I confirm your whiff with outfox, right, I win. You
Yes.
see, that's the point.
It's a
So
whiff
that's what
game.
I'm trying to say. It's a whiff punish, right?
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be a whiff punish, and I would still win that. Okay, now let's go to next two matches.
Okay.
Now,
These was
yeah, this
really
was rough.
these were really bad.
For the next battle,
And now you're gonna have to hear more questions. Like I said, I will ask you things even while you're winning. But in this case, there will be even more questions.
Yes.
Okay. I wonder if Doc Shayori is actually watching. But yeah,
Who?
I mean Doc Shayori, if she's watching,
Oh,
I don't know.
I think
What she's
she's
doing.
streaming right now.
Oh, she is. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take that, Duck. Okay, so that's information. Here we go. Can we go back? This is where a lot of I also tend to reprimand a lot of Shoryus because one, remember the second discipline was knowledge check, is you knowing what they know, or if they, sorry, you knowing if they know what's happening. Okay. Now we're going. Now that right there is that is a general that is a Xiaoyu ish specific thing. We're gonna talk about the general things. No person or like no sane person at least would be bold enough to do something after a jab on hit. Okay, so because jab on hit is +8
+8. Yeah.
majority, yes. So having said that, the king already gave you free information. After you hit a jab, look at the reaction. Okay, so you duck this. Good.
It was supposed to be a while standing 1-4. I don't know. Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Now, because even if it's a misinput, again, human error. It's accountable. It happens. It's fine.
Yeah.
You did land as a punish. Now you're at +8. However, the +8's gone because you reset. Now your +8's, you didn't take the +8. Now he gave you information. He power crushed right after your jab on hit, but you
Okay.
did a storming flower.
Which is like 18 or 16.
Yes.
18. Yeah,
You
18.
yes, 18 frames. But since you're back to neutral, it no longer counts.
I see.
Because if you looked at the frame data, that +8 was gone because there was a minuscule pause, a very small pause before you did your storming flower. And again, that's fine. Why? Because in the longer scheme of things, the king has given you information.
That he will power crush when he gets jab.
Good question. No, that he reacts to a jab. You see,
The-
that
The what? Sorry,
something
right now?
that he reacts to a jab.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's information.
Okay, let's see.
Go ahead, you first.
No, it's fine, Coach Pica. Go.
No, that's it. It's that he gave you information.
Okay.
Okay, maybe he didn't mean to, right? But that makes you careful, or that should make you careful. Oh my goodness, he got hit by a +8. Sure, I burned my plus, but what that does mean is that this guy will probably panic after the next jab I land, or the next hit that I land.
Okay.
Okay, I'll use that as information. Okay, let's keep going.
Will he power crush?
Okay.
No. Okay.
He did not,
Okay.
and you won. You won that exchange because he tried to take the turn at negative.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is you. Yep, this is the cilantro. This is you going for OK.
Yeah.
Now you both pop your heat. You burned it first. He has regen. Fine, mix up. Now you both no longer have. Good punish. Okay,
Okay.
his fault.
I did that because I thought he was gonna power crush, so it's a good
Yes.
option earlier.
Good. Yes, I agree. I agree. Because one muscle armor would lose to that.
Yeah.
Right. So, okay, not bad. Not bad of a choice. This is his fault.
Yeah.
This was definitely his fault, right?
I
okay,
had a
so good.
misinput. I had a misinput because CF2 1+2 can be delayed, and so yeah,
Yes.
that's why 1+2.
Mhm. Good enough. See, that's what I'm talking about. Every hit that you land now, plus or otherwise, this is neutral. There's a reaction. You see? There.
Okay.
So granted that you're 0, it also doesn't validate the heavy option. And it's yeah, there, see? It doesn't validate the heavy option.
Yeah.
Maybe AOP4 would have been a better choice. Or yeah, because AOP4 will beat or that was while standing 4, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. You can stay in AOP after the low, right? You can still stay in AOP.
No.
Or you can't. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but you will
Okay.
be at while standing.
Yeah, you'll be left at while standing. So this is fine. Because again, the reason I felt that this was a bad option because what you did after this was a little heavy for a 0. Okay?
Yeah, I went to AOP for a hop kick, but
Yes.
because I don't know if you know, but FCD 1+2 has a slight AOP butterfly effect.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. But that doesn't change the numbers.
Yes. I'm just 0, like neutral 0. So
There we go. Still a 0, right? So,
Should I
yeah.
went for a faster move, or
Yes.
Go
Yes
on.
and no. Why? Because you have information from the prior exchange that I showed you. That after a jab,
yeah,
even
or
on hit.
Mhm.
right? Or any hit for that matter that doesn't knock him down, he will do something.
Yeah, and I
So-
doubt he knows it's 0 on hit.
Probably,
Yeah.
probably, right? So again, this is where disciplines 2 and 3 come in. What does he know, and what? Oh, sorry. What do I know that he knows, and does he know, or do I know that he knows, and so on and so forth. That kind of exchange, right?
Okay.
Okay, so he doesn't know that that's not jail. So that's already a big knowledge check fail,
Yep.
right? So full crouch DF 3-2-1, he doesn't duck it.
TF3 to 1.
So that's right. So that's already a fail in the knowledge check department.
Yep.
Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so here again, now that you look at this, oh shoot, I should not have. You know what I
I
mean?
should not have what, Coach Pica?
You should not have like went for that big of an attack after my 0.
I see. Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Now this one I know because I know a lot of kings that do this, so I decided I know that they're
Yes.
gonna do that. Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Nice. Okay, so you're implying your game plan. So far, so good.
Oh, okay.
That. Yeah, I know you wanted to do something.
Yeah. But I didn't realize. I'm really good with AOP UF3 punish, but I don't know why it failed earlier.
I think you're hesitating. I mean, it could be a hesitation. But the way that I saw it, it looked like hesitation. Can we
Oh.
go back? Yeah, I think that was hesitation. Yeah, that one. Here, in this situation, so you
Yeah.
escape, big distance, there. So I don't think you probably no confirm, and that's completely fine. It's just that the roll was a good option. I felt that maybe moving forward, since you have to consciously know when you go to AOP. I think the best way to go about this was 1-4, because 1-4 is safe, isn't it? So,
yeah, and has pushback. It's -10, but
There
it
we
has
go.
pushback. Yeah.
yes. So I think that's a good enough option if you're trying, and that's hit confirmable if I recall correctly.
Honestly, Coach Pika, I'm really good with confirming with AOP with
Understood.
AOP UF3. I don't know, but with this fight, it was not. It was not it.
Okay.
So
Hopefully it's just one of those days, alright?
yeah,
Hopefully.
one of those days. But I'm really
Okay.
comfortable with punishing with AOP UF3, and I know a lot of Sharis don't use AOP UF3 for some reason, but I'm one of them. So
Okay. I'll give you that benefit of the doubt. Plus because I faced you already, and AOP 2-1. AOP 2 is very safe, right?
Ye-
So
nope, it's -12.
no, I mean it's very safe as a whip punch,
Oh,
Because,
yeah.
right? Because AOP 2 is confirmable. You can definitely confirmable, right? By a long shot, like really long confirm.
Yes.
So, but again, I'll leave that benefit here.
Okay.
I'm just a bit anxious because it was a wasted opportunity to whip punish. Now you're experiencing this.
Yep.
So, okay, still alive. This was bad. Okay, so that decision was a bit questionable, but what are we gonna do? Now he pops heat properly. Wrong combo.
Yeah, I know that.
Good.
I,
I faked it.
I know it's gonna come, so I know the counter to it. So
Okay, good.
I became calm, and then I went for my front layout.
All right, good enough. That was a good option. Yeah, big damage. Sadly, no more heal, but okay. You have to manually get that health back. Ooh, that was too close.
Oh,
That was
this
too-
one I know it's -15 when but yeah, I was impatient earlier.
It's fine. It's fine. I died from that earlier too. But anyway, here we go. Nice.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so here
That's him.
it's
that's
a
the
double. Okay.
Now that's the problem. That's what I'm talking about. That is going to be the downside to anticipating puzzle armor. Because a forward 3-4, it is a big min. Now what I want you to try, maybe just maybe I can be wrong. Instead of X marks the spot, could you wake up down back 3? Can we go back and try that down back 3, please?
Spring
Maybe.
kick.
No. After right, because when you X marks the spot here, I don't know what you were waiting for. So let's wait for that. Here. So okay, so this was okay. Yeah, see there. Before, instead of doing X marks, if you're trying to probably hard call that boot or a power crash, could you literally run in and do down back 3? I'm not even kidding. Let's see what that does. Okay. So it's this one. Okay. Not enough frames? Or is it?
Oh,
There.
okay.
See? That's my point. It stops.
Yeah.
It stops the entire attempt of a power crush.
I don't
because
even
this
need to
is really-
dash.
You don't even need to dash, exactly. Because this right here is as fast as it can get. remember what we talked about earlier, right? The
Yeah.
X marks the spot will eat up frames just by you executing it.
Yes.
So this is an I-15 if you think about it. Off of King's negative,
Uh-huh.
right? Okay, so again, that option's on the table. Boom. Free freaking punish.
26.
Free counter hit.
Okay.
Right? So see, now you're put in that situation. Now you're gonna have to look to scramble for damage again.
Yep. And I don't know what I
Yeah.
did. What I did there.
Mhm.
This one, yeah, I was. I really don't
You
know.
have to guess. You
I
have to
don't know
guess.
the cancel. I don't know the break. Sorry.
That's just the 1+2, but you have to guess. And again, we're not gonna go into detail with that because that's really a 50-50. Or in this case, a 33.33 that you get it right. Okay.
Yeah, but
All right.
I need to lap that.
You do. All right.
Okay.
That was scary, but okay.
Yeah.
Again, you were making hard reads. That really hurt your chances. This is a huge heat burn. Huge. Too big.
Yeah.
See? 5 seconds, you don't have heat anymore. And hopefully this closes. Good punish. Oh no, it wasn't. It was late.
Yeah,
but the
yeah,
king
it was
win.
late. This one was a party.
Yes. Yeah, Tekken things. You know what? Whatever.
Oh, I know the pickup for
You can
that.
combo that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember you can combo that. Yeah. There.
Yeah,
I
I
love
know.
it.
I know it.
Uh,
Oh god.
I know. I know that you know because if I know that then and
Oh.
you will more like than not know about it. This was good. This
Yeah.
was good. Because that's his fault. It's a major no-no for Kings to do that because that doesn't work on. That is not a link thing. I
Uh,
kind of hated that wall combo by the way.
No, no.
Because-
My stage sense was 0 in that moment.
I understand. I understand. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens to everybody.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is definitely the match. Okay,
Yeah?
next match.
Okay.
So now, what do you think in general was hurting your chances here? Why do you think that round hurt your chances of winning it, even though it was close?
Well, okay. I didn't adapt. I didn't adapt that well. I guess. Like I know. I knew. I always say that I need to adapt in game because every player is different. So it's like
On the spot. On the spot. Yeah.
yeah, and it's like I'm. It's not like I'm doing the things that I want, but I. I'm. It's really hard to explain on how I play.
Okay.
Because okay,
So
sorry.
we'll get back to that. You hold that thought, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I need you to recollect that train of thought because again, we're going to be asking a lot of whys.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So again, a while ago, you did say that I don't know why I did that. That phrase right there is a cardinal sin now. It is a mortal sin for our curriculum. You know?
Yeah.
There should
Okay.
be no moment, or we will do our best to not have moments wherein we say I don't know why I did that. You if it's a misinput, if it's a guaranteed misinput, sure, forgivable. It happens. But
Yes.
the I don't know, it has to go.
Okay. I don't know. I know this isn't valid, but the way how I feel, how I play, the way I feel how I play, is that I am going mindless in a good in a bad way. In a good way
Yes.
because as you can see, Coach Pika, my flow is good. Okay, my flow is really good. Like I know Shayu, I know these stuff. It's like automatic, but in a good way. But at the same time, if I am mindless, I am not thinking anymore on
Yes.
the things that I need to be
What's
thinking
happening?
of.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Because again, that is an occupational hazard for Ling. Okay, can we pause that real quick? Let's go back to the start of the round. We're gonna talk about that rationale. See, that's what we're talking about when we go to discipline one purpose.
Uh-huh.
This is again why I was very early when I said that. I said purpose. No doubt, I am also one to agree that your Ling mastery is very high. Okay, but again, Tekken doesn't only surround Ling Xiaoyu.
Yes, of course. And dancing
Right?
and stuff.
Yes. So it basically also means that if you are a Ling, the smallest condition as to why you do what you do needs to have purpose. Going back to point number one. The
Okay.
mindless, it does happen. It happens to everybody. I do that, and sometimes I do it on purpose because, again, my goal is not to, when I'm on stream specifically, my goal is not to impress people. It's for me. Sorry, it's not to destroy people. It's to entertain people.
Yeah.
It's or I'm not out there to prove anything. It's for me to entertain people. So I know when I do it, unless the opponent definitely deserves my full attention, my full commitment to the game, then I go with it. Now, in your case, since here in this scenario, I gave you the stress test, there is a repercussion because you have to try to be undefeated, right? Now,
Yeah.
yes, because there's a subconscious pressure here that, oh, I need to I need to win this set because this is a tournament sim. It's a tournament simulation, and now being mindless or again, as you said, so you're not minding what you do or careless. That will be the fall of you if you're not if it doesn't go back to where logic lies.
Okay.
Okay, it has to be that. Because again, Xiao Yu, let's be honest here, she can get away with a lot
A
of
lot.
things, like a lot of things, one too many sometimes. Okay, but again, getting away with things sometimes doesn't mean getting away with them all the time. Some people have solutions.
Yes, of
Some
course.
players, right? And some players, even if they don't know it's a solution, it just does because Tekken 8.
Hmm.
So as a Ling, the main focus that you have now is to minimize the risk as much as possible. Because trust me, the moment that there is purpose to why you do, like say for example, spinning out or like spinning or AOP at distance 4 does not make sense, doesn't it?
Yes, it doesn't.
Because because there's nothing there. Distance 4 is no man's land, right? So more times than not, at distance 4, an attack that will hit you is either a full screen mid like June, right?
Hmm.
Or probably not gonna hit you as a high like Victor's gun.
Yes.
So if you notice there, and then the closer you get to your opponent, the more things happen and the more purpose is needed,
Understood.
right? Okay, so now here the X marks. Let's stick with this match. So again, since this is our first session, you have to think of that word every time. Purpose. Everything has to have purpose. Okay. So moving forward, yes, please continue. So here, X marks. It failed you this time. So
Yeah.
that's there's that.
But I tried.
Okay, now you did, and that's okay because again, you will never know until you did. Now
Yeah.
let's go back. This is 15. This is a 16-second round. Okay, so now that you're already half life. This should be the wake up call, in my opinion. Here, Cilantro, the biggest. This is the biggest wake up call that I should be more careful because at 13 seconds, this is how little health you
Yeah.
have left. Now, why am I so particular with this? Let me give you a little bit of pep talk with Steve. Steve is of course not really a combo character unless it's a counter hit or a whiff punch, right?
Hmm.
So that's him. But he makes up for it with permanent health damage. So this right here, what the king did, this is normal king things. Permanent health damage, a lot, right? And whenever I see black segments or black areas in the health bar, I'm worried because I'm not healing them.
Yeah.
Then the more here as a Ling, this definitely should have worried you from the get go, right? Now
Okay.
let's see here. Let's play like a second character. Could you go to round one, please? So could you go back to round one? Now, the moment that I got hit by that forward neutral two, even if I'm Ling, my first course of action is that I remember that I'm facing King. Now, my first course of action is to sidestep right. Okay. Instead of worry. Okay, so there, right there. Remember what we talked about earlier. Go back, please. Go back a little further. After you got, yeah, there. Or rather, take control of this since we have time. Take control of this as soon as he hits you with the muscle arm. So, remember what's the mortal sin of kings against Ling is to never grab.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's talk as a second. Let's talk about being a second player. King, what is King's biggest weakness? If you're aware, he has one weakness that no one that everyone can solve.
Bad lows.
Uh, that's offensive. That's an offensive weakness, sure,
Oh, sorry,
but his
sorry. But
biggest. It's
sorry.
fine. It's fine. The biggest weakness of King is that he's susceptible to sidestep right. That is the biggest wrestler weakness, which also makes him a bad match for Ling because a standard AOP goes to the right, doesn't it?
Yeah,
even without.
going to no, not going to AUP, but doing D1+2 will give you a slight sidestep right.
Right, there we go.
Yeah.
Basically, down 1+2 will automatically put you or like give a small angle to the right. So it already evades some things.
Mm-hmm.
So now if we're gonna talk about being a second player, FF neutral 2 is no longer +7.
Wait, FF.
Okay, so
Sorry, FF.
Kings forward neutral 2, the low blow, the punch
Oh,
is no longer +7.
I see. Okay,
Okay,
it is now
okay, 5.
5. Okay.
For being +5, it guarantees him an attempt of a mid, right? But this king right here, he did not go for a mid. He went for a throw. Okay, so your first course of action until I get hit, because he didn't hit you with a lot of these lows, right?
Yeah.
Until I get hit by a mid, a big mid, I would rather sidestep right after I get hit by that low.
Yeah, but
Could we
he
go
did.
back?
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, let's go back a little bit more. Try to, because we have 10 seconds. Maybe after you got hit by the heat engager, you can
Okay.
take control. Right? So let's wait for it. Yada yada. Okay, and then try. Okay, good. Allow him to hit you with a low blow. Then you sidestep right. You see? If you sidestep right him, you can confirm a whiff punch. Yeah, right
Yeah,
after
but
you got hit with the
where do I sidestep? Sorry.
right, right.
No. I
You have to
mean, what hit?
After the low.
Yeah, but he did a homing throw.
Was it a homing throw? I don't think it was homing. Giant swing 2 is not homing. Giant swing 1.
Oh, there's a blue streak. There's blue streaks.
Oh, there is? Could you
Yeah.
go back? Oh, I'm sorry if that's the case. Could we go back and check that? Was there a blue streak?
I can't pause it. Sorry.
Oh, you cannot. You cannot. Oh, could you just duck? Duck. Could you duck it?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
there is a trail. There is a trail. Okay, but yeah, let's go back to that. Let's go back to that factor. Is there a trail? Could you just duck it?
Yeah. There's
Oh, there is
a trail. Yeah.
There is a. That's fine. But again, my case in point here is, in case you get hit by the low blow, for future reference, you still can sidestep right.
Yeah.
You still can, even after you got hit by that. And that I'm gonna complain. That is still pretty absurd to me. The fact that he has homing throws when he has heat.
Heat.
Okay.
Yes.
The reason I find that situation fine and okay with me is because, one, you're alive after that. You're still
Yeah.
alive after that. You're not gonna die from that just yet. Not to mention, it is too much of a good mechanic. Now it's what you did after that throw that I have a problem.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so let's go. Search for it, yada yada. So this is okay. This is fine. So now your wake up option. This is what I'm worried about. Okay, so sure, that's good enough. That's still fine. Keep going. Play. There again.
Yeah.
That's my.
Yeah. The
You were
confirm.
not ready.
Yeah.
Yes, you were not ready
Yes.
for that situation, because that's where the purpose lies.
Uh huh.
See, why would you AOP upon wake up if you don't have a plan? That's my question. You see,
Okay.
that,
Like-
that now that needs an answer.
Is it okay? I hesitated. I guess.
Yeah.
Or maybe okay. I was ready to be hit or something. I guess. But the thing is, I think I shouldn't care. Okay. Let's say I did wake up AOP. If I get hit, then okay, I get hit. But if I intentionally do that, if I know that I'm going to do that, I'm gonna wait for the hit confirm, the whiff confirm, and AOP you have 3
Oh,
death, so I shouldn't
yeah,
care.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a risk basically.
There is, because I'm fine with the risk, right? I didn't
Yeah.
even say anything about the risk. I was just saying, oh no, when you did the AOP, there was a huge window,
Yeah, a
window
huge,
for
a
whiff
huge.
punish.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, maybe again. You said you admitted that's good. You hesitated. I hesitated. I did not pull the trigger.
Yep.
Because worst case scenario there is sorry, the best case scenario is you launch. Why? Because AOP 2-1 will do nothing. You can no longer heal.
Yeah.
There's no great health left. So that's the nag. Okay, Silantro. So that right there that's a you thing. Oh shoot. I went to AOP upon wake up, I stayed down, waited for the king to do something drastic, and I didn't pull the trigger. You see? Lesson learned.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the bad thing is, because after that, the king got the momentum. It was a 16-second round because you got hit by a heat smash.
Yeah, it could have been me.
And yeah, could have been a comeback round supposedly. But again, let's skip to the next round. Let's go to the next round. Okay, because we already saw how it ended.
Yeah.
We already saw how this went.
I don't know. Yeah. Well. Oops.
Okay, we take those. We take those. This is okay.
Oh.
So this is an okay exchange, right? Because why? You're still up.
Yeah.
You're still up with quite a lot. All right. All right. Okay. See now that's me. That is me both nagging and at the same time accepting that you're Ling. So going to AOP here was kind of acceptable, but it is the confirm that I wasn't happy with because it looks
Yeah.
like you did something. You did the hop kick. I can see it already.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, it's one of those moments that I'm mindless. So yeah.
Okay, which is again, it's a
Yeah,
no-no.
it's
right?
a no. Yeah.
Major no-no. If you stayed down, you would have, you know, you would have launched.
Okay, he just ran.
Okay, now again, this is. I'm gonna go back to the point I was making earlier. The distance, the purpose of distance. Why back turn from a distance? Nothing's happening yet. So
This one?
here, yes. No, let's keep going. Let's keep going. The right. Look at what he's doing too. He's fishing. He's fishing for your action. This is why he's Jaguar sprinting away. This gives him time to think,
I see.
right? This gives him time to think to keep his heat. Look what happens when he spins backwards. Could you go? Could you go back to it, please? Okay. See, when he goes backwards, his heat basically it slows down, or it's the same. It's basically the same, right? Without him having to do anything unnecessary,
Yeah.
right? Because he gets to think. Now, when he finally decides not to think and ran into you, he decides to go for a grab, which on paper, if you were not in back turn, is escapable too.
Yeah, at least. I could have tried to.
Yes.
Yeah, but since I did B3 plus 4, I can't break it. So
Cannot break it.
I understand now.
See, now that's the purpose, right? Now again, and there's no answer to that. There's no answer because that was a clear mistake. That was a clear flaw. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you ask, even if I ask you, Silantro, why would you back turn from a distance, spin out when he's doing the same exact thing? It means he doesn't want me to go in, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we'll think of it this way from the king's perspective. You see, when he moves backwards, he wants you to go in, which you're not doing.
Yeah, I don't want. Yeah.
You don't want to go in, right?
No.
So-
Yes, because I'm keeping my distance.
Yes. Now, granted that you already established that distance, how far are you? Distance 5.
Screen to screen, basically.
Yes.
So
basically
one of us
4-3.
needs to go in.
Yes. In this
Yeah.
case, he did. He pulled the trigger. He went in, right? Now, as the responder to said action, right? Your reaction here was supposedly again, if you stood still, since he's in the chase, you have recoverable health. Look at the scenario here. 33 seconds. He has no recoverable health, right? His heat is already running. You have heat and recoverable health.
Yeah.
So all of these conditions are yours.
I am
All of
in
these
the lead. Yeah.
conditions. Yes, huge lead. So on paper, everything is going to be in your favor. Granted that you did not backturn here. Imagine that small mistake, right? It took a few frames. It took a few frames for you to burn those frames. Basically to turn around. It took a few frames, and it cost you 60 damage
Because of a back turn swing. Yeah.
because of a throw.
Yeah.
Okay. So yun yung sinasabi ko. That's what I was talking about, Silantro. Na in that distance, nothing needs to happen. Nothing. Remember what we talked about? The
Yeah.
closer the distance gets, the more demand, right? The more demand for purpose there is.
Okay.
Makes sense, right? Because at that distance, nothing was gonna happen. He
Yeah.
doesn't have a gun. You know what I mean? He
Not a
doesn't have a
Victor.
gun.
Not a
He doesn't-
June.
he doesn't have projectiles. So what you can do there, if you ask me, you want to draw him in. If I'm gonna be the Shao, I'd hypnotist.
Yeah, and bait.
Exactly. Which I can still escape, I can still block, and I can still step.
Oh,
You see?
sorry, Coach Pica, but hypnotist is parry while you're still in the stance. So if, for example, I didn't cancel the hip on time, it will be hard to break.
It will be hard to break. Yes,
Yes.
understandable. But again, it's still possible, right?
Yeah,
It is still doable.
it is possible. Yeah, to bait.
Yes. Comparative to this situation.
Yeah, which I will be automatically in back turn, and I don't have any counterplay to it. Like,
There is no counterplay. There we go.
Yeah.
Now you're seeing the purpose. Now
Yeah.
you're seeing in a manner why I should not have done that, because that was a huge waste of HP.
Yep. And I was at the lead. I was in the lead. So yeah.
You were in a huge lead. You see? So now you're forced to block this mix.
Yeah. Which I hit
There.
first.
The heat burst, which you did say that a while ago, Coach. I really don't use the heat burst as much as possible because now you see I'm trailing you back to what you
Oh
said.
god. Yeah.
Right? Now,
You caught
now,
me there. You
now
caught me there.
this is where you catch the fish by their own by their own mouths, in a good way, of course. I mean that well. But again, what this means is this is a desperation call, because you did say so, Coach. If I need that +1 badly, I will pop my heat.
Oh
There
yeah.
it is.
Well yeah. I guess.
There, which you could have kept up until there was a situation for heat burst. Now you cannot heal. You see? Now there's no way you're healing because
If
you
I-
already popped
Oh okay.
there, and you could keep the heat here.
Yeah.
Right? But
Or-
again, this is a big risk. What if he did not pull the trigger? What if he did not pull the trigger on the 1? What if he fake ran? Because that can happen.
Mhm.
Yeah, he can fake sprint. He can fake sprint. So, but this is the match itself, right? This is what's going on right now. All right. Now, see, you see what I'm talking about? He goes backwards because he needs to think.
Yeah. And I'm doing keep out. Safe keep outs.
Yes.
But he
Right.
wants me to go to him.
He does. He wants you to go in because maybe if he comes to me, I'll be the one to impose my will, right?
And
But in reality,
Mhm.
now he has to stay away because he's on the defensive. And the funny thing is, this could have been the way. This could have been a lot smoother, even without you taking the background, if there was purpose. Okay, now let's see what you're gonna do here. 15 seconds left. Now you stand still. Okay, good. But you see, that was a little too close for comfort, wasn't it?
Yeah.
One wrong move would have ended that. 0 again. Good patience. I love it. Okay, but that was you. That was so greedy.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so now he's forced. Very good. It wasn't even a whiff punish, so he probably didn't do anything.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, we take those. That is ours.
Oh, I lost
is all.
this. I don't know why.
Oh, that I want to see.
Oh, okay.
You duck. Did you duck or did you back one?
No, no.
Because this is safe. This is safe, right? Now look, -9. You back one, buddy.
Oh, no. You can see the second input. It's actually a parry.
Oh, it's a parry. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Back 1+3. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I forgot he has heat.
With
With yeah, with that I don't know, bit
that's,
of
that's on you. That's on you.
that's on me. Yeah. Okay,
Okay, so-
here's a good habit of mine, Coach Pica. I don't know if it's a good habit to have.
Uh-huh.
I always blame myself when I lose.
Always what? Sorry?
Sorry, Coach Pica.
You always what?
I always blame myself when
Of course.
yeah,
Of
when
course,
I lose.
Of course. Tekken
I-
is like that. Tekken is like that. And this is one reason why I love the game. And you hear me say that on stream a lot. If I say I did that, then I deserve it, right? I always say
Yeah.
it because I know what I did.
Yes.
I know what I did wrong. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going. So everything is still yours. This is still all yours.
I
Birdie,
have +9.
resources,
I have
Yes.
+9 here.
heal. He cannot heal. But he rage arted.
And
Okay.
it whiffed. I think I
It-
reacted so much with that. It whiffed.
Yes. I think this is also just a case of range issue. You have the right idea.
Yeah.
I feel that this would have also been a lock if granted the wall was really right behind it. Huge chance that you would have won this, right?
Yeah.
So again, in my perspective, this is not a bad idea, but
Uh-huh.
it is a matter of bad measure. So it was just bad measure. If probably you went for how fast is 1-2 here? How fast is back turn 1?
16.
16. See, it
Yeah.
would kill. There you go. It would have won. It's a
Yeah.
range issue. It's a range issue, yeah.
I
But
see.
again, this one I give. It's fine. I completely understand why you tried, but next time, I think it's a range issue. I don't think there's
Yeah.
anything.
And
It
to
was
be
just
honest,
really range.
is it valid to say that I didn't deserve this this
You
round
did-
loss?
In a manner, yes, you did not
Yeah.
kind of deserve it, but what you did deserve was the range art because of a miscalculation range.
Mm-hmm.
But with numbers, you did not deserve it.
Yeah.
I'll give it that. The numbers game, you were correct. It
Yeah.
was the misconception of range that
Yeah.
I would definitely account for
I
you,
mean, Tekken
right?
8
Because
has a lot of tracking issues as well. So
yeah, but I would have done one because I know that I've always tried contesting that uh obviously because it's +9, right? But in desperation times, I tried to lab contesting it even with a down jab. One never fails. Back turn one never fails.
and it
So
kind of
maybe
high crushes in a little bit, a little
it
bit.
does.
Yeah,
It does. It does. I think maybe high evade is the term, not crush, but evade.
it's
I
like
think
B1
one
plus 2
factor.
with Xiaoyu.
Yeah, precisely. There's a high evade property. Yeah, so maybe next time. Locking with 1-2. And I'm biased with the way that they gave Xiaoyu back turn 1-2 cancel. So if I'm wrong, at least you can cancel to down, to
While
nothing,
standing, yeah.
right? So, yeah,
And
okay,
even
anyways.
and even if the cancel is at -16, the mental stack is enough for your opponent to do risky things.
Thank
So
you. Exactly. I
yeah,
think Xiaoyu deserved that buff. Personally, I think she deserved that buff because back turn 1-2 was just a pull trigger move in season one. So I completely agree. And besides, counter hitting with back turn one and canceling
hurts.
it to a combo was insane.
Yes, with
I,
while
I find
standing
that
2 full charged. Yes.
yeah. I find that again biased guys. We're nerding out here. I like that for Xiao.
Yeah.
But again, I think you didn't deserve the rage art because of your numerical follow up. You
Yeah.
did deserve it because of the range. So
Mhm.
yeah, and I will blame myself for that too. Like if say for example I burnt my heat smash wrong
Uh-huh.
and I followed it up wrong, that's not my opponent's fault. That's my fault, 100%.
Yep.
So okay, so this and you survived it. Okay, you know what? In desperation times, I'll give it that. That's fine. The back one, I'm okay with that. So this, okay, not bad. He,
I could have
okay,
committed.
you could have committed. And here's another thing. I felt that this whiff right here is very unnecessary. The forward 3-1 whiff was unnecessary because this is a one-hit situation for both of you. As a Shao, chances are, if I was in this situation, 4
Mhm.
4 3. Go on, 4 4 3. See,
Wait.
Granted, you already hit the down three, right? Back turn down three. Am I right? You hit back turn down three here before that.
Oh,
4 4 3.
why can't I do it? Yeah.
That's fine. See? You live. You'll be fine.
Yes.
You'll be fine. You will live. Instead of the forward 3-1-4, which is an actual true. This is a true whiff. If the king was actually awake here, he could have whiff punished you instead of Jaguar stepping back.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, okay. Sadly,
Sadly.
so it all started because of the wrong choice off of the range art. So
Yeah.
next time, back turn one. Probably it's gonna cover enough range. I hope you
Okay.
can lab that after.
Yeah.
Let's try labbing after. Yeah. Oh, there it is again. Okay, now there's no excuse. Now
It's a
there it is.
it's a wrong. You saw that I tried to break it with one, but
Yeah.
it's wrong.
With one, yes. Okay, but again, this is where we're gonna start training. You could just take control of that as early, please. So this is where you're gonna have to start thinking like a second player and not the Xiaoyu player.
Okay.
Because remember, you can now finally step forward for neutral too because it's no longer +7. So say you got hit by the low blow. Let's pretend you can sidestep. Try to sidestep, please.
Okay.
Try.
I can't.
You cannot.
I can't.
Oh,
Or may-
it's +6. Hold on. Never mind. It's +5. It is
plus
+5.
5. I can't. You can see my side step.
Yeah.
No, I can't. Even if I
Oh,
try
because
to
you're
buffer
within
it.
Oh, because you were within range. Okay, you
Yeah.
were within range of the throw. Okay, understandable. But again, it's fine. This is probably where again you're gonna be Xiao Yu. I'll be honest with you here. The reason why I tend to I'll be honest with you. The reason why I tend to not worry about this low blow so much is because my first train of thought when I'm facing a king is I'm gonna sidestep right. So
Huh?
try to keep sidestepping here from the very start of the round. Could you try sidestepping right? Silantro? From the very start. It doesn't matter if nothing happens. Just try sidestepping right. Consistently. See?
Yeah. Oh.
You see?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. That's my point. So being a second player, or not necessarily being a Xiaoyu entirely, just try sidestepping right.
Okay.
It's gonna allow you to evade more things. Obviously, this is a timing issue. You see, this is a timing issue, but more times than not, the king will be more anxious to do anything because you're sidestepping him, and
I
that's his
see.
biggest blow up. Now he's gonna be forced to use slower moves like forward forward neutral 2, forward forward neutral 1,
Uh-huh.
forward forward 1, the Jaguar hook, or the sobat, the forward four, the kick, the homing kick,
Mhm.
he's going to be forced to use those heavier moves, which you can eventually evade with AOP, with and interrupting it as they're about to come close. There, see, eventually, the
Go on.
king will be forced to go a more homing path, but is risking getting interrupted or being dodged.
I see.
Okay. So there, that's the implication here. Now, instead of going AOP, like I said, eventually, maybe not now. Let's keep going with this. You're gonna have to start understanding how sidestepping alone is gonna be a big perk. I don't know what the king did there. Oh my goodness, but that was a huge flop. That was a huge botch of a combo. Okay, now this was a you thing. Why? Your throw escape. You're on the negative side.
Yeah.
After the throw escape. Shooting star would
-1.
not make sense. Right? It will not
Uh-huh.
make sense. Again, this is the why. Sure, some players might make the wrong choice. But again, it doesn't always mean that your choice will be the better choice. Because shooting star, if you just did nothing off of shooting star starting at what, 16 frames, 17 frames? Shooting star is slow enough. And you're already -2.
Yeah.
You see? If you just did nothing here, you know, you did nothing here, probably even sidestep right again. Could we take control of that after the throw escape? Sidestep right again. There's a huge chance you're gonna step that damn heat burst and you can launch it. Okay? Launch. There we go. Right? Playing Tekken.
Yeah.
There. See?
Okay.
Or
Understood.
if you wanna contest, right? Or if you contest this, let's go back to Coach Pica's method. Down back 3. Okay?
Wait,
let's
wait,
say
wait.
let's say that for some reason you're gonna go nuts. Let's go back. Say after the throw escape, let's pretend that after the throw escape, you decided to contest your -2. Then you go down back 3. See?
I see. Okay.
You see? That makes sense because in a manner, your numbers, you're already bad with your numbers, right? It's
Mhm.
already -2. Why the heck will I go for something even slower than remotely 15 frames? Because if the king did DF2, if you think about this, if the king did DF2 after the throw escape, or maybe, I don't know, back 1, who knows what
It
king
will win.
players think, it will win. For sure. Right? 100%. Like, you won't even be able to bring out your shooting star.
Okay.
So there, again, there's a why. You're already negative with your throw. Okay? You're already negative with your
Oh.
throw. But, see?
Yeah.
There. You're already negative. You might as well make a logical choice of what you're gonna do. Why not even back 1? You're -2. Right? You're
I
already
didn't.
you're
I don't back one at that range because it's too much of a distance. But
okay.
yeah, but in here, I think I did an odd choice with shooting star. Normally, I
Yeah.
would go for AOP.
What's AP? Yeah, I would
Oh.
I would I would have actually accepted that
Yeah.
because going to AOP and not doing anything. Say you don't confirm any wish, right? You don't confirm any. There, dead. Oh my goodness. See, that's
Yeah.
my point. So now there, that's a sin for you, right?
Yes.
That's a blue thing. So shooting star again does not make sense.
Uh-huh.
So put that on the notebook, like put that in your mental notebook. Oh, that shooting star was me. That was all my fault. 100%. Now
This
again,
one, the
Silantro,
same, the same thing.
Yep. Same problem. Same problem.
Same
Now, you see, I
sequence.
have same sequence and worse because
It's
now
a
it
hit
puts
smash.
you in rage. Yes, it puts you in rage, in a very bad situation. And again, this one, it puts you at a disadvantage. And the king is doing the same exact mistakes that he was doing earlier, but at a disadvantage on your end.
This
You
one,
see, now he can do whatever he wants.
yeah, but in this one,
Yeah,
why? I'm at
exactly.
like this is like the RDS3 earlier. I don't know what happened with the game, but
Uh-huh.
yeah,
We're gonna have to stem back to what the biggest mistake here was. That last sequence
yes, of
was not a
course.
mistake. It was not really a mistake, right?
Hmm.
The biggest mistake back then was the purpose off of your distance.
Yeah, the
Can you play
B3
that?
plus 4.
Let's go to that very last round, please. Yeah, let's just go with that
Oh,
because there were so many situations. You just play again, it's fine, and then just skip to it. Just press to just
yeah.
go to final round. So again, that's my point. You as a Xiao Yu player, Cilantro, no doubt, no question. the ins and outs, the depths of the character. But sometimes we have to go basic. We have to go with what decisions are you doing as a Tekken player that will benefit you, not as a Xiaoyu player,
Okay.
right? So that's what I'm trying to say. No, we're round number 4. This could have gone longer. If you managed to win that last round, you could still tie it. Still more chances to get back,
Yep.
right? So here, this is fine, okay lang. Because why would I say that it's okay? Because the king dropped this combo.
Yeah. Maybe.
he
Oh
wasn't
yeah,
able
yeah.
to capitalize, right? You were able to escape this throw too, and you were able to get this damage in. Now this, okay, we already established that. And so that was your mistake.
Yep.
And buhay pa naman, you're still alive. This was okay. This is not bad. And you even landed a punish, and you're landing some hits. Now this was the freaking problem.
Yes.
Okay? Like you know what I call this? Like, one of my jargons here for when Xiaoyus do this unnecessary thing sometimes. I call it cardio.
Cardio, because
Yeah.
you're sweaty.
You're sweaty. Yes.
You're a sweaty Xiaoyu
You're-
player. Yeah.
You're basically doing cardio here because you don't need to do this. You don't need to do this is not exhibition.
Uh-huh.
In a match, this was not an exhibition, and you were at a huge disadvantage already, Silantro.
I see.
Huge disadvantage. You needed to pick your shots cleaner and more carefully. Because look at you, you're already in rage. Sure, this works, and like I said, this was not the problem. This was not the problem. The problem was prior to this, when you should not have been hit by a heat smash,
Yep.
right? And he would be burning all his resources.
There you go.
Okay. So and again, the reason why that became a punish for the king and not you was because he was within range of throwing. You were not,
Mm-hmm.
because he had longer limbs. And again,
Yes,
sad-
and Xiaoyu is short. Yeah. Like me.
Now you sure. Now you see again going back to that case in point why those were illogical choices. Again, you didn't need to do all of that. When you were on the defensive part of that round, you were on the chase. I have to get the damage back.
Okay.
So, right, and even when the king, and like I told you, the king was thinking. The king was moving backwards. He was jumping backwards, giving me some space,
Mhm.
giving himself some space rather. He was like thinking, "Oh, I need to make something. I need to end this.
Okay.
I need to end this. So I'm
Um,
gonna move back and still have heat."
Okay,
Mhm.
I have a on YouTube I have a dance guide with Xiaoyu, and there's a section there wherein I tell people that, well, the term is dance, but you don't
Yeah,
dance
yeah.
within the enemy. You dance away to retreat and think, and then you come
Mhm.
in. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's like the same concept with the king, where you are telling me that, oh, he is doing that because he is thinking, and then
Yes.
one of us needs to come in. It's either him or me. So yeah,
yeah. So in that situation, he was the one who always came in, right?
yeah,
Twice
yeah,
in
yeah.
a row,
Twice.
Yes. So in both situations, he was the one who couldn't wait any longer, and that's good for you. Supposedly that round was good for you because back then, even though you were on the defensive, he's the one. Based on information, he was the one who always rushed in.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So again, what killed you there? Both situations was the unnecessariness of what you were doing. Nothing wrong with the dance, but
Yeah.
the thing is, but the thing is, there were more threats than there were not threats. He had heat, right? He had heat, and to begin with, you were on the defensive. So if you think about it, that's 2 for 2 losses. You have to be the one to chase health, and he has heat.
Mm-hmm.
So he activated at least. He had heat activated. So again, that was a major no-no. It's the same problem. I'll be honest with you, and for those of you watching, it's the same problem. I tell Steve's, why are you outfoxing when you don't need to?
Outfoxing.
Yes, outfox is up back 3 over here.
Oh, Lionheart.
Steve, right? Yeah, Lionheart is the stance, but the jump back is called outfox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So basically, I'm asking them, why are you outfoxing when you don't need to? Are you waiting for a whiff, or are you fishing for a whiff, or are you outfoxing just so they'd come to you?
Mhm.
It's the same principle as Hitman's tank. Did you know that you can't walk forward with Hitman?
Oh, I know you can only sidestep.
Yes, you can
Yeah.
only sidestep and misstep. You see, which means that Li Chaolan doesn't have. It means that really Hitman is supposed to draw the opponent in, not him going to the opponent.
That's
You see,
why with the I don't know if that's Hitman 2. It's very
Yes.
evasive. Yeah.
it's very evasive. Yes, because the moment they rush in wrongly, then launcher. Same
Yeah.
principle with Steve's outfox. The problem with outfox is again Steve cannot block.
Is it considered? No, I don't know. It's not considered a parry. So throw.
It's not.
Yeah, he
No,
can't
it's not.
block. So that means if I mean, at startup, I mean, okay, this is just an example. When Steve uses Lionheart at the startup, I know what to do. But it's like
Mm.
I need to know when a Steve does a Lionheart when their attack gets blocked. I don't know if that makes
Mm.
sense,
It does. It
but
does.
yeah.
Okay. So again, that's my point.
Okay.
Sometimes that's where the Steves become predictable, because sometimes after a block hit or a whiff
Yeah, over
or like
here. Yeah.
yeah, then they'll automatically go to you're right. They're automatically going to go to outfox. That telegraphs,
Mhm.
right? So it makes it an even bigger risk if they do it out of nothing,
Like,
right?
mm,
So
okay,
if there's no purpose, if why they're doing it. Oh, I'm at distance 5. I'm on a freaking outfox. You see, that doesn't make sense
just for the
because
sake of
you're
it.
supposed, yeah, just because you just want to do it. But in reality, outfox is an evasive maneuver. So it means that when you outfox, you're supposed to be waiting for something or you be ready for something, right? There's a
You,
purpose.
yeah,
Mm.
okay. There's a okay. What do you call the shoulder dash at the side?
Oh, that's weave. It's a
Weave. Okay.
weave, yeah.
There's
Mm.
a tweet. I don't know if you will agree. Steve is more evasive than Xiaoyu. That's the tweet.
Well, because of weave, yes. I agree, but only right weave, just so you know.
I
Left
see.
weave is not as evasive. Kind of like it's like Xiaoyu's AOPs. It favors the right.
Hmm.
Steve is Steve has that.
Yeah, because
Steve's right shoulder.
if both weaves have the same evasiveness, then what's the point of doing any weave or a
Yes,
specific
exactly.
weave? I guess. Yeah.
Precisely. No, because here Steve has two weaves because the left weave will take Steve further towards an opponent's weak side if it happens to be left. So Xiao Yu, say for example, I will
SSL.
never weave on Xiao Yu. I will never weave right on Xiao Yu
Hmm.
if I don't have a hard read that my move can evade that move.
Hmm.
Okay, because Xiao Yu facing forward is sidestep left, right?
Yes. And a lot
There
of
we go.
okay, sorry, Coach Pika, but since we're
Mhm.
talking about SSL, uh, I noticed that I think it's mid season two. There were a lot of enemies that uh, always sidewalk, and all of my moves are whiffing. So
Yes.
that's when I realized that okay, I need to fix this. That's when I change my playstyle when I face an enemy, regardless of character, when they are
Mhm.
sidestepping. So for example, at maybe after RDS Z3, sometimes
Mhm.
usually I do FF3, but if they're
Mhm.
doing that, then I will do a tracking move, which is B1+2. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, that's good because at least you recognize the risk. You
yeah,
recognize what happens when they already know where to step you. Okay, so
yes,
again, our main takeaway for today is understanding purpose.
uh huh,
Okay, it's purpose. Why do you do what you do, or why do Xiaoyus do what they do, and having a meaning behind it.
okay.
Okay, because
How
that's gonna increase your chances of winning, and that's gonna increase your probability of making reads. Because you're not just doing things out of impulse. You're doing things because you're trying to get information from somebody and using that information against them.
mhm.
Remember what I told you way earlier? Is that this king tends to press at every after hit. So that's good
Regardless if it's
information.
hit or block, yeah.
Yes, right? Whether he takes a hit or not, then that's information for me.
Okay.
Okay, that also, yeah. hmm
Also, go on, Coach Pika.
No, nothing. It's just that
How
that is
were how about the Fang matches? Where they, I don't know. What's your
now
comment
the
with the
Feng
Fang
matches.
matches?
The Feng matches. Okay, we can go back to that on the next session. But the funny
Yeah.
thing about that Feng matches is because it's almost even ground or more advantageous to you in the manner, even though the Feng is supposed to be a very good match against Xiao, is because the Feng knows less.
Yeah, and he could have just tackled me like every time. Oh,
Yeah.
earlier I was I think that's a time when I said really bad words on stream. I'm really sorry because I know
It's
it's
fine.
plus 19. I know it's minus 19 and
Yeah.
like I need to work on my punishes. So, yeah.
Yeah, 3 is fine. Well, to be honest, 3 is fine. Every Xiaoyu that I've seen who gets startled by something that's minus 15, 3 is a very viable option. 3 is
It's
still a launcher anyway.
yeah.
So that's okay.
I
right?
mean,
But yeah,
the priority if you're Xiaoyu is you really need just one launch, and if you can
yes,
chain that with resets, then yeah.
then good, even
But
better,
if
because if
it's
you
but if you can't but if you can't fish for launcher, then that's you need to
that
work
becomes a
harder.
problem.
Yep.
Yes, you need to work way harder. You have to be a Tekken player,
Hmm.
right? Because Xiaoyu's main gist is like putting you again in a mix, in a blender, evading the works. But one time that will no longer work, and that's where we need to. That's where you need to dig deeper. Okay,
Okay. Yep.
and that's where our three disciplines come in. It's the knowledge, your knowledge of them, their knowledge of you, and your purpose.
Hmm.
See, they all tie together. Okay, but yeah, I think that wraps up our day. Let's continue on the next one. And that Feng Wei, again, like I said, as much as I'd want to divulge on that, it's just very simple. He did not know much of what's happening.
Yes,
Okay, you were
I
just
can sense
you
that
were just
earlier.
careless. Yeah, and you were just careless during the wins that he had. That's it,
Yeah.
right? Okay. I think that we're adjourned. Thank you very much. Good first session. Very good
Uh,
first session.
Thank you,
Mhm.
Coach Pika. And wait, before I comment or anything, the next
Yeah,
session will be. Wait, I'm looking at. Okay, it's May 24th, Saturday, 9:30.
yeah, definitely. I'm okay with that
Okay,
for sure.
Coach
Um,
Pika, thank you very much
mhm.
for the first
Thank you.
session. Like that. Okay,
Keep
there's a
streaming, by
lot
the
of.
way. Sorry to cut. Keep going. Keep going. By the way, sorry. Sorry to cut. But yeah, keep streaming. I'm gonna watch. Okay,
Oh,
just if you.
I'm gonna actually I'm gonna work after.
Oh,
So,
all right.
but I
Okay.
will go to the chat and see stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of wake up calls. And the
Absolutely.
term locking, I need to study that lock. That
Please do.
Yep.
Mhm. Thank you. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Coach Pika. Have a good night.
Bye bye. Good night. Good night.
Okay, I'll leave Discord now. Okay.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Okay. Okay, so that was it. So, wait. Before I go to the chat, I will just go to, the bathroom, I guess. So, that was a lot. Be right back. Be right back. Okay, so. Oh god. So good. Okay. Okay, I'm back. So, yeah, before I end the stream, I will just read stuff, I guess. Just a sec. I need to go to my creator dashboard. Okay, so let me read chat, I guess. So, wait. Okay, who doesn't? We're waiting. Late Jesse, blah blah blah. SS4. Here and dance, I feel all. Okay. He did say stress test is very interesting, but I'm asking you. Wait, I missed the part where you were playing random. Sick. Oh wow. I mean, I'm taking notes on that. I don't know what they didn't take away. Anima. Setups. Thank you for lurking. Kalbo. What's that emoji? TwitchCon hype. Okay. Hiker, hi Zai, and another Zai. So yeah, actually I need to actually I need to go now because I need to go to work. So that was a really good first session with Coach Pika. So for new followers, just to end this stream, I want to thank the followers from the very beginning because I didn't have the chance earlier. So let me just. These are a lot, so they're like 80 followers. I will upload the. Sorry, I will upload the uh, VOD on YouTube when I have the time tomorrow. I don't know if I have the time tomorrow, but yeah. So let me just go to the followers and thank everyone from the very beginning. Even though I wasn't, I'm not yet streaming back then. So let's start. These are like 80 followers, so I don't know. Okay, so Tapsy, Drea Kupo, Whimzig, Hot or Nice, Lil Soap, Yukari, Calm Down, Terminator GT, Dr. Jones, Beyonce, Love Second, Treecorn, Amadeus, Amadeus, Du Miliani, Mavels or Mables, I don't know, Trial Locks, Dr. Setups, Pipironi, Rainstorm, Eckhard, Nanachi, Kim Shao, Saronix, Anubis, Brizio, uh, San with Haplan, Briley or Brilly, Spuglidi Buglidi. Okay, Blue Rose, Zal, TK Mishinaga, Base Persona, Nova, Eon Anima, Kaven, MRCRLL, Manafi, Has. I won't say this, but it's XXCUNC. Pio Trekoka, Pio Trekoka, sorry. Omega Man, Rush, Pandogo, High Tier Mortal, Ex Nulo, Trihan, Yorimi, The Black Mugetsu, Ray Nicole, Up Down, Cyclera, Zap, Otter in the Sky, Intella, NZL Paprika, Lily Hamad, Linfi, Faisal, Chris Ray, Lady McBacon, Mobu House, Renoy Chelu, okay, Rish E, Nufanbu, Chujin, Taekyon, Stravaganza, Sailor Haze, Valenfell, Yip Yips, Kensito, Zai Kammer, Boo, Quesadilla, Kashusaku, Shasusaku, Big, not gonna say that, TK, It's Rain, Kabi, hi Kabi, Kalbo, Zai, and Twee P Rocks. So thank you guys so much. Even though back then I did not stream yet, I'm so glad that you followed me regardless. So thank you for that. So okay, so I will be like I said earlier, I will be uploading the VOD in on YouTube, so you can watch it, or you can. It is a VOD on my Twitch channel here. So I need to go to work now. Yes, I have work at 11:34 p.m. So thank you very much for staying, and we will be having another section with Coach Pika on Saturday. So I hope you can watch it as well, and I will be posting or announcing it. So thank you much, guys. Thank you very much, guys, and I will see you in the next stream. Okay, bye bye.